Now, all of us talk about being super duper positive. We understand that once we become positive, more opportunities will come our way. We become like a magnet so that we can attract more opportunities, more positive people, more people who are willing to work with us, more people who are willing to go with us, more people who are actually willing to do more in their lives. We would be surrounded by those people. And this is what we exactly got to understand. And for that to happen, we need to be super positive. Now, when you are being super positive, does that mean that you will not get any difficulties? You will not face any difficulties in your life? No, that's not going to happen. Difficulties will come, challenges will come, harsh situations would arise, and probably we would be in a state of, I was thinking positive, then why is it that such things are happening with me? But the good thing that's going to happen is that because of your super positive nature, even if you are facing difficult circumstances, you would be able to outperform everybody else. You would be able to do much better. You would be able to have a positive outlook towards challenging situations. And at the end of the day, that is exactly what we want, isn't it? One more thing is, if we are thinking on our mind most of the time about negative stuff, getting discouraged by the opinion of other people, if that hampers us, if that hampers our growth, do you think that once you start thinking positive lines, once you start attracting positivity in your life, will you be able to get more opportunities for you? Yes or no? If negative thinking affects our performance, wouldn't positive thinking propel us, push us to do even more? Do you agree with that? Type yes, people, if you do. Good. So that is what actually matters. And that's why I say to you, you got to be positive most of the time. Now, a humble request, please ask all your questions at the end of the presentation. Kindly make notes and stay till the end as I have a lot in store for you. And my first question to you is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how positive are you? I would recommend here that I am 9, 9.5 on 10. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jaideep. You enrolled for the program 4 days ago, and now you are starting to believe that you would be able to achieve more. And that's exactly what we expect. And I guarantee you that you will get such results. Okay, 7.5 out of 8, 6 out of 8, 10 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 7.5 to 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 4 out of 10. Why? Why 4? Why 5? Initially, I was 5. Now I have reached up to 8 out of 10 after joining all these sessions. Good. So gradually you are improving. Gradually you are achieving more. That's what matters. Okay. So people, the first thing that I would like to say to you over here is that would get you massive results. That would always keep you in a positive zone. And that is showing up. Ladies and gentlemen, show up. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that since Friday afternoon, Friday morning, in fact, Friday morning, I was with my team on the beach. And I was discussing a lot of things. Plus, we were playing. Friday afternoon, we went to a villa, not to a resort, Airbnb. We were staying in an Airbnb. I was there with my team. We were eating amazing food. We were right next to the beach. I was with my team members. I also watched a movie for around 15 to 20 minutes, which was interesting, by the way. And it was really good being there with my team members. However, two of us came back here today afternoon itself. You know the reason? Because I knew today evening that I have to conduct a session, that I have to deliver value. So not only did I come back here, I focused, I put my phone away, I made all those pointers, and then I am completely in front of each one of you. Got it? Now, the most important thing, my team members are still there, my friends are still there, but the reason why I came back is because of this. You got to show up every single time, every single moment. You got to show up. Even today afternoon, there was a beach. I went over there, I made a story, and then I came back because I knew that if it's a Sunday and if it is 7:30 p.m., I got to be in front of you. And believe me, in the entire day, this is going to be the most positive period of my day. This is going to be the most productive 3 hours of my life today. And that's because I show up. And that is what matters. Kalpana, please stay here. Please attend this session. And I'll be more than happy to answer your queries during the Q&A session. Okay? Thank you. So this is what I want to say to each one of you. Show up, ladies and gentlemen. Please understand this. So many people achieve so much more in their life, not because they are super talented, but because they show up. Even when they don't feel like they show up, even when they don't feel 100%, they show up. Even during days when they know that, okay, today my performance would not be as good as my performance on the other days, they still show up. And that's exactly what I do. And that's exactly what you got to do as well. A lot of the results that I have got and the team members that I have got in my life is because of showing up. And that's exactly what matters. And that's exactly what you got to do. Show up, even when you don't feel like, even if your body does not feel like, even if your mind does not feel like, you still got to show up. Please understand. And I guarantee you that many a times we don't show up. Do you agree? When our body says, oh, come on, today let's take a rest. Today is not the day to go to the gym. We take a break rather than showing up. When it is required for us to give our more than 100%, what you got to do is show up. And that's exactly what matters. In fact, I saw a post by my younger brother where he had said that I'm not really talented, but most of the things that I have achieved in my life is because of showing up. And the second thing is, do it anyway. Believe me, do it anyway. Now, see, today is our 135th live session. Just imagine this 135, 135th live session. Do you think that for during all the sessions that I have conducted, all those days would have been really productive, really kind? There would have been days where I would have felt ill. There would have been days when I would have felt like, come on, Rahul, just one break. There would have been days when I felt like that, come on, you have done so many sessions. Why not give it a break today? And there must have been days when I'm like, okay, let me just complete the session. But I still continued. I still persisted. That's exactly what you got to understand. Please understand, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to show up. You've got to show up even when you don't feel like doing it. And the next thing is, do it anyway. Everybody, come on, do it anyway. Please write in your diary, all of you. Do it anyway. Write it down. Each one of you, come on. Do it anyway. And let me know once you are done. Are we done? Come on, everybody, quickly. I'll also give you your first task today. Your first task is, what is the meaning of do it anyway? You got to make a video on this topic. I filled one entire copy by making your live session notes. Brilliant, Anurag. Please share it with others also, okay? In the group. Give them a task and then give it to them. Yes, Sagar, there was a day when I was having that accident. Actually, it was not an accident. I'll tell it to all of you. I have not revealed it to a lot of people, including my parents. They would have got afraid. So what happened was, I was there with my younger brother. Some of you know it already. I was there with my younger brother. It was around 10 p.m. in the night. We were in Gurgaon. Phase 3. So there's that Cafe Coffee Day in Gurgaon, Phase 3. How many of you have been to that Cafe Coffee Day, Phase 3? Gurgaon? So what happened was, me and Saurabh, we were talking and I don't know what happened. Saurabh's shoulder brushed against somebody. And all of a sudden that person came back. He was with one of his friends and he attacked us. And we got engaged in a fight. And then what, all of a sudden, he pulled out a knife from beneath his shirt and then he started waving it towards us. and I got a cut over here. I didn't even realize as to when that happened. But then when I touched my head, it was bleeding like anything. And that was the moment when we went to the CCD, Cafe Coffee Day. I washed my head. I went to the doctor. That's the reason why I have exactly over here, right here, I have got 6 stitches. So I got 6 stitches. And within 14 hours, I was doing my session. Although when I was talking about something with a lot of positivity, I had that pain, but it still, I still did it. And people, that's exactly what you got to do. There are certain situations that are beyond your control. There are certain things that are beyond your control. I never expected anything like that to happen in my life, but that happened. But still, we did the session. Mohit says, I still remember the session. Thank you so much, Mohit. So you got to do these things, people. And once you do these things, then automatically you will be ahead of a lot of people. I don't even talk about it a lot. We did not even tell our parents about it. Otherwise, they would have got really worried. Of course, they're our parents. You got to show up, people. And when you show up, you win. And that's what matters. Got it? So do it anyway. Whatever it takes, whenever you want to push, whenever you feel like, okay, today is not the day, I will not be able to give my 100%, still do it anyway. And once you develop that kind of an attitude, you would automatically start winning. Got it? Now, next, what you got to do is, yes, it was my second or third session. Make a daily progress chart. Make a daily progress chart. Now, what all things do you need to include in your daily progress chart? You know what all things I include? I include the number of sessions that I've done, the number of Instagram posts that I have posted, the number of success stories that I have created or my team has created with me, the results that we have got for us, what more did we achieve in that particular day. Supradeep, it was our second or our third session. And my head is completely covered with bandages, so you will get to know about it. I also have a video on my YouTube channel. So it was our second or our third session. All right. So make your daily progress chart. And after you have completed your daily progress chart, you would then realize that, okay, I am gradually improving. I'm gradually making progress. I'm gradually able to achieve things in my life. Before we go ahead, I want all of you to write down what all things will you include in your daily progress chart. Yes, it was the sales session pertaining to sales. So it would be our third session. Yeah, it was our third session. Sales mastery. Exactly. Write down what all things will you write in your daily progress chart. All of you. Please note it down. What all pointers? Somebody has written fitness. Good. How many brands I reach? Good. How many hours I dedicated to my goal? Task time productivity? Good. My daily tasks, my video, good. Quora answers, very good. Daily upgrading myself. I read your mail, Yash. How many leads I've generated, productive meetings, count of calls, converted calls. What product are you pitching on calls, Rutuja? Blogs in Medium. I've started my channel and got 9 subscribers by this morning. Good. Now go hard, Priyanka, and get 100 subscribers and be consistent, be regular. That's exactly what you got to do. When you are consistent, when you are regular, then results automatically come. Opportunities automatically are created. So what you got to do is write down what all things need to be included in your daily progress chart. Write down, all of you. Come on. Instagram post creation and posting office works. Ankit, you work with them? Being more positive, more productivity, making reels. Good. So count and make a count of it. Okay, this is what I achieved today. This is what I have been able to do today. This was my progress that I did today. That's exactly how many presentations I did in a day, the skill sets that I have developed, and then focus on how much you have done every day. And then look at your progress. That's what matters so much. Got it? Brilliant. Next, training your mind, people. Training your mind. See, we have been given a lot of negative information. Our mind is based upon the information that has been fed to us since our childhood, since the things that have happened in our early life, or because of the information that was passed on to us by some of our teachers or by some of our parents. It's not necessary that all of that was appropriate information, that all of that information has actually helped us. Do you agree? And that's why training your mind is extremely essential. You got to train your mind and tell your mind, I would rather go wrong than regret later. I want all of you to write it down right now. I would rather go wrong than regret later. I will also get a post made on this. Okay. I just send it over to my team in front of you. I want all of you to write it down. I would rather go wrong than regret later. I would rather go wrong than regret later. Everyone. Good. So we get it. We understand the meaning of this. I might take a decision. It might not turn out to be in my favor, but it would be much better than not trying. If I feel that, okay, this might work for me, if you want to give yourself a 10% or a 15% chance, you should go for it. You should definitely go for it. You got that? And that's exactly what you got to complete. And that's exactly what you got to do. Train your mind and tell your mind that, okay, I want to do this. I want to take this action. I want to create these opportunities for me. I want to do more than others. I want to put in more efforts than others. When a lot of people are ready to say no, I want to say yes. I want to create more for myself. I want to be a person who wants abundance in my life. And then when you start believing in it, you start getting results for you. Pragya says, that's the exact thing I told my parents when I was choosing yogic science course, and recently I became the gold medalist. Brilliant. So that happened because you had that faith and you had that belief, and that's what matters, right? Most of the times, even if you don't feel like giving your 100%, you still got to do it. You still got to push more, because you would realize that I have trained my mind, and training my mind is helping me get more in my life. Next thing is this. Now, I always say to you, don't compare with others. But here I have written compare. And then I've also written something else, and that is conditions applied. Conditions applied. Now, what do you think about this? When I say compare, but conditions applied over here. For example, there's a particular day when you don't feel like giving your 100%, when the work is not going in your favor. What you can do during those times is, supposedly you look up to somebody. There's an individual whom you feel that he is always on the move. He's always performing. He's always getting results. He's always creating opportunities for himself or herself. So what you got to do is, at that particular point of time, compare how much effort is that person doing right now? How much effort is that person putting right now? How many of you have heard that story of Muhammad Ali, when Muhammad Ali used to practice? I'm the winner, I'm the champion, I'm the winner, I'm the champion, I'm the winner, I'm the champion. How many of you have remember? How many of you know it? What exactly did he do? Okay, I'll tell it. So he said, whenever I used to practice at that particular point of time, when I'm practicing, I am giving my 100%. You know why? Because is that at this particular point of time, even my competitor would be practicing. So I got to do the same thing. And whenever he practiced, whenever he was hitting, he used to say, I'm the winner, I'm the champion, I'm the winner, I'm the champion, I'm the winner, I'm the champion. Imagine the way you are training your mind. Every time you're saying that to yourself, I'm the winner, I'm the champion, I'm the winner, I'm the champion, I'm the winner, I'm the champion. Then when he feels tired, he says to himself, but I am competing against the number one in the world. I want to become the number one. And for that to happen, I have to defeat the person who's the present number one. So I got to put in a lot of efforts. I got to push really hard, because the person who's number one, he is still practicing. And exactly at that particular point of time, he started practicing even more. And whenever he practiced, he used to say to himself, I'm the winner, I'm the champion, I'm the winner, I'm the champion, I'm the winner, I'm the champion, I'm the winner, I'm the champion. Of course, it was tough. Of course, it was draining for the body. You felt like not continuing further. You felt like, oh my God, I'm really tired. And then when he's there, lying on the floor, he's thinking, okay, I have practiced. The winner also must have practiced. I practiced even more. The person who's number one also must have practiced. Right now, what is it that my competitor would be doing? And he realized that right now, my competitor must be taking some rest. He must be relaxing, satisfied that I have put in a lot of efforts. I got to do more than him. I got to achieve more than him. And at that particular point of time, when his competitor was resting, he still got up. He still practiced. He's still hitting those boxes and he's saying, I'm the winner, I'm the champion, I'm the winner, I'm the champion, I'm the winner, I'm the champion, I'm the winner, I'm the champion. Come the match day, and he thrashes his opponent. He did not thrash his opponent during that actual fight, but he actually thrashed his opponent when he was practicing and when he was saying to himself every single moment, I am the winner, I am the champion. And you got to do the same thing. You got to prepare your mind. You got to prepare your mind to do well. You got to prepare your mind to push hard. You got to prepare your mind that I am deserving enough to do even more. And once you do that, ladies and gentlemen, I guarantee you that you will win. Do you agree? It's all about training your mind. It's all about giving your 100% to your mind. I can guarantee you right now that in the last 2.5 minutes, so many of you would have got a lot of energy, would have got a lot of positivity, would have got a lot of optimism. Am I right? Type I if what I'm saying is right. True, because I could feel it inside me. So why wouldn't it rub on to the people who are listening to me? That is when you win. That is when you give your 100%, and that is when you get ahead of a lot of other people. When you say to yourself, I am the winner, I am the champion. And ladies and gentlemen, that is what makes you win. Got it? Brilliant. And that's exactly what I have done over here. Compared with the person who is putting more effort, who is number one right now. Whenever you are playing something, playing a game, play with somebody who is better than you. Even when you lose, you would be improving yourself. If you are always looking for excuses, if you are always looking to play with weaker opponents, believe me, you will not grow. But when you play with people who are better than you, each and every time you will grow. Got that? That's exactly what you got to do, people. And once you do it, you will win. You will push yourself. Do you agree? How many of you want me to make a video on that topic? I'm the winner, I'm the champion, and say the exact words with a lot more motivation and with amazing music, right? All right. Yes, Saurabh has that video. I'll create that. Okay. Done. Done. We'll share it with everybody. Okay. I'm the winner. I'm the champion. The next thing is something that would keep you really positive, ladies and gentlemen, is eating early and eating healthy. Eating early and eating healthy. Now, what I tend to do is whenever I have a session, I have my dinner before 7:30 p.m. That is what I've tried doing. I was not able to do it today because our chef has not yet come back. He's still there. So I gave them the holiday. I told them, okay, go to the beaches, have a gala of a time, and then come back late night. No problems. But I make it a point that before I'm doing my sessions, I am eating my food. And you know why that's important? Because when you eat healthy, you are going to get even more energy, and you would also be able to take good rest. Got it? That's extremely essential. So eating early and eating healthy. Understand? See, your brain, the thought process that you have on your brain is a combination of multiple things. What you have eaten, what you are thinking, what is the information that you are consuming, who are the people whom you are following, who are the people whose content you are consuming, what sort of information you're giving to your mind. All those things are extremely important. And once you focus on doing those things, once you focus on eating good, once you focus on achieving more, once you focus on taking care of your body, you would be able to get more substantial results for your own self. And that training your mind is extremely critical. All right. So here is the second task for you. And the second task is, why should we eat early and eat healthy? Why should we eat early and eat healthy? Please note it down, all of you. Come on, everybody. And in the meanwhile, what I'm also going to do is, I hope you are aware that I'm doing a 2-day session tomorrow and day after. It's for everybody. And therefore, I'm sharing the link with you also. Please register for the 2-day session and share it with as many people as you can so that a lot more people can get amazing results and opportunities for themselves. Okay, so it's a 2 days training. Here it is. Please register for the 2 days training. How can personal branding and public speaking change your life? Here is the link. Kindly register very quickly. And let me know once you are done. Yes, please put it on your WhatsApp status. Let's reach out to as many people as you can. It will be tomorrow at 7 p.m. and then day after tomorrow at 7 p.m. Okay? Please note it down. Shweta, can you please do it one more time? And kindly register quickly. Already done. Good, good, good. Yes, you can share it with other people as well. So I saw that, Priyanka. I also congratulated you. It will be tomorrow and day after at 7 p.m. Okay? Tomorrow and day after at 7 p.m. Yes, please do share on your WhatsApp also. Good, Vijayanan. I've shared on my stories as well. Brilliant. All right, let's go ahead. Now, the next thing is fitness. See, a healthy mind resides in a healthy body. I have realized this when I was about 7 or 8 kgs lighter. I used to feel really good. I used to feel really energetic. Even right now, if I'm able to give my 100%, I felt that at that particular point of time, I must have been giving my 120% or my 150%. Believe me, that's because, see, your body needs you to take care of it. Because if you take your body, you would be able to get more done in a day. Like, I'm a speaker, I'm on the stage. I have to speak for 10 hours, 12 hours a day. You are also aware about the workshop that we're doing in November, on November 7th and 8th. So at that particular point of time, I have to speak for 8 hours in a day and then 8 hours on the next day also. So of course, it will take more energy from me. Of course, it would require me to put in more efforts, right? And for that to happen, you need to take care of your fitness. And once you take care of your fitness, once you feel better inside your own body, once you feel better whenever you are doing any particular activity, when you would feel more energetic, that energy automatically gets onto your mind also. And that's why you would be able to have that positivity and energy that you want to provide to other people, that you want to share with other people. That's why it's important that you take care of your fitness regime as well. And that's exactly what you got to do. Yes, Shweta, we have a 2 days event in November. If you want, I will tell all of you about it after this session gets over. Right now, let's focus upon this session. I reduced 5 kgs in the last 6 weeks. I really feel confident and energetic. That's exactly what happens. Right. Now, next thing. What about this? How many positive people do you have in your life who genuinely support you, who genuinely want you to do well? How many positive people do you have in your life? Tell me. Some people say, some people say zero, Well, now after you have become a part of the Rahul's VIP group, now you have a lot of people who are actually supporting you, right? Who actually want you to do well, who actually want you to perform so much better than what you think you are yourself capable of. So now we have a lot of people, right? Now we have a lot of people who are actually supporting you. And that's what is important. And that's what pushes you. All right. So a lot of people in the group, so many people say that we have got a lot of positive people inside the community. Brilliant. VIP group and a lot of people inside the community. So do you agree that whenever you post your content on that Rahul's VIP group, and when more people support you and when more people give you information, give you a positive feedback, and when you are welcomed over there, you then realize that you are able to get more and more positivity, and it also pushes you to do more. Like you might be having that insecurity or that doubt, should I make this video, should I not make this video? But when you get that positive vibe and when you get that positive energy from other people, you are actually able to give even more and achieve even more. Am I right? And that's the power, and that's the reason why we need to have positive people. We need to have people who are really supportive in nature, who are really telling us to do more, achieve more, push more, because that is exactly what we want from our own life. One more thing, if you feel that you do not have a lot of positive people in your life, what you're going to do is motivate others. Believe me, when you motivate others, when you put a lot of efforts, when you tell other people to do more, when you push a lot of other people, both the person whom you are talking with and you yourself are going to get motivated. Believe me, not only are you going to get motivated, not only is that other person going to get motivated, but that motivation will also rub on to other people. Because when you get positive, when you get motivated, you will actually try and push that motivation around you, support more people around you. That's the power, and that's the reason why I say to everybody, be around positive people, motivate other people, be engaged with some or the other people, because that is what is going to make you really, really happy. Absolutely happy. We have to praise to raise others. Of course, we have to praise others. We have to motivate them. We have to write a positive comment. We have to say something positive to them. And automatically, you would see that that positivity is now coming in your own life also. That's exactly what matters. The next thing is being engaged in work. Whenever you would be engaged in work, you would see that your mind is always constructive, your mind is always positive. And I don't know how many times have I given this example. I'll tell it to you one more time. I say this one more time. Now you have been in this session since the past 40 minutes. I can guarantee that in the past 40 minutes, we must have experienced a lot of positivity, a lot of energy. I must have experienced that, yes, I deserve to do a lot more in my life. And one thing which is 100% sure is that I would not have got even a little bit of negative thoughts or negative energy on my mind at all. Do you agree? That's the power, and that's the power of doing more, and that's the power of achieving more. Because you would realize that I am now engaged in something or the other. Being engaged in work is amazing. I guarantee you, all the people who even crib about their job, crib about their work, while they're doing something, at that particular point of time, they must be enjoying the process. They must be liking the process. Or even if they're not liking the process, even if they're not enjoying the process, they would not be having a negative thought on their mind. You know why? Because right now, at that particular point of time, they are engaged with something or the other. Whereas if you talk about other people, if you talk about people, once the same people go home, they must be cribbing about their job. They must be cribbing and complaining about their boss, their seniors, their work environment. But once they are doing something, 90 or 95% of the people are always having positive energy and a positive mindset because they are engaged with something or the other. I'll give you one more example right now. Maybe you hate going to the gym. Maybe you're like, oh man, I will have to go there one more time. I've been going to the gym since the past 1 month. I've not got some amazing results. I don't even know whether this particular thing that I'm doing by going to the gym every day, by exercising every day, whether this would give me some results. But when you are there at the gym, at that particular point of time, you are giving your 100%, right? You are sweating it out. Even if before going to the gym, you didn't feel like giving your 100%. Or let's talk about playing cricket early morning. While you have to get up early morning, it's around 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m., 6 a.m. You're like in the morning, oh man, one more time. I don't feel like getting up. But once you are on the field, you are giving your 100%. Do you agree? Yes. That's exactly what happens with me also. We go to play cricket in the morning. Before we go to play cricket, we go on Thursdays and Mondays. So before we go, I'm lying on my bed. I'm like, oh God, I've only slept for 5.5 hours. Should I do more? Should I sleep more? But then I get up, I wear my shoes, I go to the ground, and then I give my 100%. And that's exactly what you got to do as well. How many of you saw my story yesterday on Instagram? It was like mind blowing. We were playing on white sand. Did you see that area? It was beautiful, right? So when you're playing at a place like that, you would give your 100% before going to that place, because we were eating a lot of good stuff over there. I'm like, should I go to the beach? Should I not go to the beach? But once we went there, we gave our 100%. And that's exactly what you got to do, people. Being engaged in some or the other work. The sixer was amazing. Thank you so much. So being engaged in something or the other, yes, I do play a little bit good, or I should say I play good cricket. See, the way you do one thing is how you're going to do most of the things. If a person is good in something or the else, he predominantly or she predominantly would be good in a lot of things. And that's why I say to all of you, be engaged in work. Whenever you would be engaged in work, you would be able to put that energy across everybody. I love the way you work as well as you enjoy. Actually, I was not quite enjoying my life a lot, or maybe, I don't know, even if I'm on a vacation, I'm still working. I like working. That is what pushes me to do more. I was on the beach. I created a video over there. All of you must have received the email for today's session. I wrote it yesterday, thought about the topic, sent a lot of emails, included some stories. So I feel that both these things can happen simultaneously. In fact, I'll tell you something. Listen to me very carefully, okay? You work for others also while on vacation. I try doing my best. Sometimes other people don't quite do the things that I tell them to do, but still I give my 100%. That is what matters. Understand this, people. Most of the people who achieve more in their life are the ones who enjoy their work. Do you agree? You talk about sports people, you talk about actors and actresses, you talk about cricketers, you talk about anybody, singers, performers, speakers, some managers, people who enjoy their work are the ones who are going to make it big. I want to say this to you. Yesterday, I got a message from somebody and he says, Rahul, sir, I am a part of your sales masterclass program. I don't feel like giving 100% and things like that. Rahul, sir, I told him I'll message you in the morning. Okay. So then in the morning, I messaged him and I told him, I saw his message. He had messaged me last year in November that Rahul, sir, I want to become a part of your event in May, which has been postponed because of COVID-19. Now, I told him that you want to come to Goa, you want to earn money, you want to live a luxurious life. All those things you want to do because they interest you. But sales, you find it difficult, and then you say that it does not interest me. Then I told him that you got to do things even if you're not interested in doing them, if you want to live a life that you really want to live, wherein you are ahead of a lot of other people. That's what you got to do. And that is why being engaged in the work is so very important. When I do my sales webinar after 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours, I see there are very few people. There are very few people at that particular point of time who are attending my webinar. So, Pradeep, I'll explain to you. Even though I like doing my webinars a lot, but after I have spoken for, let's say, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, the body feels like giving up. The body is like, come on, Rahul, you have done enough. But at that particular point of time, even if this goes in sync with my next slide, putting in that extra effort, I put in that extra effort. Cricketers like playing cricket, but after a point of time, they get tired, but they still go on. And that is why they go on to be world beaters. And that is why they go on to get such amazing results. You look at anybody in the entire history, even when you like working, there would come a time when you would hit that threshold level, when you feel like not doing more, not pushing more. When you push more at that particular point of time, you win. It's as simple as that. You win. And that's exactly what you got to do. Do you agree? Even if I enjoy my life, I enjoy my work, but there are a lot of things inside the same work, like running Facebook ads, monitoring my Facebook ads, being in front of the laptop for a long period of time. I don't quite enjoy that, but I still have to do it for maybe 3 hours a day so that the remaining 20 hours on that particular day will be enjoyed by me. Do you get that? 70%, 80%, 90% of the time you are enjoying your work, but remaining 10%, 20%, you got to give to your work in doing things that you don't like doing so that you can get ahead of a lot of other people, so that you can create a lot more opportunities for your own self. Of course, you don't like to pitch people, you still have to do it because you don't like it. Even though you don't like it, I tell you why you have to do it, so that you can earn the money and then you can enjoy the life that the way you want to do, so that you can give a comfortable life to your parents, so that you can pay your bills, so that you can go to places where other people have not even thought about going. See, it's very simple. It's very simple. Okay, a lot of people want to do a lot of stuff, want to go to a lot of places, they just don't do it, only because they don't put in that extra effort, man. Believe me. And I have realized this. When you go to amazing places, when you stay with good people, when you are around positive people, you would be an absolutely different individual. I guarantee this to you. For the next 6 months in your life, get rid of negativity. Just do the things that I'm saying to you today. Remove all that negative things, remove the clutter, be with less people, less drama. We have a slide for that. Do all the things that I have told you today. And I guarantee you, you would be an absolutely changed individual in the next 6 months. 110%. I can guarantee that to you. Because I have realized this in my own life. When I am there with my people, when I am there with my positive team, when I am there, I'm pushing my team, I am winning it. And that's exactly what you got to do also. Put that extra effort. Even if you don't feel like doing it, even if you don't feel like giving more, you got to do it so that you can actually be filled and you can actually fill your own life with a lot of positivity. Rajan, please take care of yourself. He says that I'm attending the session even while I'm having fever. Please take care of yourself. The next thing is a gratitude journal. What do you understand by this? A gratitude journal. In simpler terms, you can say a thank you journal. Write down in your diary, I'm thankful to this individual. I'm thankful to this individual because of this particular topic, because of this, because they supported me. Don't expect, but always be thankful. Listen to this very carefully. Do not expect, but always be thankful. Have a gratitude journal. Say thank you. Now, we have that chef, right? We pay him really well, by the way, right? He's just 18 years old. He gets paid really well. We give him 14,000 rupees. His stay, his food, everything is being taken care by us. That's a lot of money at the age of 18, right? But whenever he serves me food, I say thank you to him every single time. If he's serving me 5 chapatis, I'm going to say him thank you 5 times, because I know that whatever he is doing for me, even though that's a part of his work, I'm still thankful to him. And that's exactly what you got to do. Have a gratitude journal. Most of the times, we forget to say thank you to people because we think that, okay, this is something that they would do, especially our parents, right? That's what we need to focus. Have a gratitude journal. Thank you journal. I believe you must have noticed it in my live trainings also. I must have got coffee in front of you maybe 150 times and I've said thank you almost every time. And that is what you have to do. You have to have that gratitude journal. You got to practice gratitude. You got to say thank you to people. Sometimes just these small things, minor things, you would see that they are helping you a lot. And you're doing it not just for the other person, but you are doing it because that's a way of your life. That's the way of doing things. And that's exactly what you got to do. Yes, it gives them a lot of encouragement. They feel happy because I don't think they're treated like that. I don't think they're treated like that at other places, isn't it? That is what you have to do things. In our daily life, there is no one to teach things like this. That's why I don't call this program communication mastery. I call this the overall transformation mastery. Because when you do this, you would then realize that, all right, I am now improving a lot. I am now achieving a lot. Next is don't hold on. Don't hold on, ladies and gentlemen. There would be a lot of things that would be going on in your mind since your childhood. People not supporting you, people trying to put you down, all those things, difficulties, challenges, and stuff. That's the thing. But you don't have to hold on to those things. You know why? Because you are the one who's suffering when you are holding on to all that stuff. You are the one who's struggling when you are not able to let go of the people who made you feel bad, who made you feel miserable. It's not them, it's you who's suffering. And that's why you need to let go. And once you let go, you have your mind relaxed, you focus on positivity, you start doing more, you start achieving more, you start getting more. This is what I say to people all the time. There's no need to hold on. Somebody, I mean, we post a video on social media, somebody says something bad, something negative, and we are like, oh God, how dare that person says that to me? And we are thinking about that most of the times rather than focusing on the positive things, rather than focusing on the people who supported us. That's the thing. Got it? I agree with you, Elora. Elora says, even I feel bad for the people who greet us every day in shopping malls and restaurants. Very few people greet them back. I agree with you. Very few people do that. And what if people don't understand? You're not doing any favor to them. You are actually taking care of your own self. Got it? So even if you are not holding some things could not ever be forgotten, you got to think about it. Do you really want to hold on to it? Do you really want to hold on to things that happened in your past? Even if, as per your own words, you feel bad about it, that you have written over here, they're like, damn, killing me. You got to get rid of it. And there is nothing that we cannot get rid of. Believe me, you got to do it. And you know, the reason why we actually are not able to let go of things is because we over expect. You got to stop over expecting from others. You got to stop from thinking, okay, this person is going to do this for me. This person is 100%. You know, we should stop feeling entitled. You understand the meaning of entitled? That we are like, okay, this person is going to do for me. This person is going to get results for me. This person is going to get this for me done. This is what you got to understand. Stop over expecting. Shukriya. And when you would stop over expecting, you would then realize that I am now free from the burden of expecting the other person to do that for me. And that's what you got to do for yourself. And also enjoy your green tea. When you over expect, you feel bad. When you over expect, you're like, man, why did that person not do that for me? I mean, we are human beings at the end of the day. We have expectations. We want other people to support us. We want other people to give us that extra from their own side. I get it. I get it. But what you got to understand is when you over expect, you feel bad. You feel bad. And you got to change that. Please understand that. You got to absolutely change that. Stop over expecting from people. Stop over expecting and stop over relying. Got it? Stop expecting and stop over relying on others. Now, why should we stop over expecting and over relying on others? Please note it down, everyone. Do not expect a lot from other people. If they do it, What about relying on a team? Maybe you're relying on the team, but it should not be the case that if the team does not do the work, then the work will not get done. Because if you would have a lot of dependency on your team, believe me, they will start taking you for granted. They will start taking you for granted. That's going to happen with you. 110%. Believe me. Expectations leads to frustration. It's not fulfilled, then that causes anger and frustration and stress. I get it. I completely agree with you. You're right. Relying means that if you're dependent upon somebody else, if you're dependent upon somebody else to get the work done, if you're dependent upon somebody else, and if they don't do it, then the work will never get done. If they don't do it, then you will be you will be facing a lot of difficulties and a lot of challenges. If that's the case, if you are relying upon somebody else so much for your work or maybe for your happiness or for anything, that means that you're not growing. That means that you will always be dependent upon them. And that's exactly what's going to hamper your growth, what's going to hamper your productivity. You got to change that. And you have to change that from today. Can short tempered people get rid of anger? Of course. I was very short tempered, Anurag. I used to get angry really fast. And then I decided that I got to let go. I got to change this for me. I did it. Everything is possible. It's all that we got to realize. You will have to take care of yourself. Got it? That's the power. Next, small breaks. Small breaks. Take small breaks. There would be times, there would be phases when you are like, okay, man, I'm now tired. I don't feel like doing more. Take a small break. Take a small break at that particular point of time. Just go and get your focus back. Very important. Just go and get your focus back. Because when you would go and you would get your focus back, you would then realize that now I am back. My energy is now back. And because my energy is now back, I would be able to give my 100%. Many a times we tend to just push, not realizing where we are going wrong. And that's why it's important. Take a small break, figure out what is not working, and then you would be able to get the right results. And then you would be able to create the right opportunities for you. Depends. Somebody says small break means how much time? Maybe 5 minutes, at times maybe 25 minutes. So that then you realize that, okay, now I am improved. Now I have done more. That's what you got to do. And once you are able to get that energy, and once you are able to get that focus back, you will again be able to continue with the same passion. And that's why I say the small breaks are critical. They are a very important part of your life. Very true. That's the beauty of being a human being. We can change almost everything about us only if we believe and want to change it for the good. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. So many people are unable to get positive results, are unable to bring about any significant change in their life. You know why? Because they are reluctant to change, because they are reluctant to accept what is the new thing, because they are reluctant to let go of the past things that they have got in their mind, probably their mindset, their thought process. They don't want to change that. They're like, I know it all. And you need to get rid of that thought process. I know it all. Because once you get rid of that thought process, then you would realize that there is so much more that I can learn, that there is so much more that I can do. But again, for that to happen, you need to be ready to be coached and learn new stuff in your own life. Next is this. I've already spoken a little bit about this. Competitive games. You need to play competitive games. Okay, I want all of you to write. What is the game that you play on a daily basis, or maybe every alternate day? Somebody says no game. Please don't do that. Please be involved in something or the other. Very essential. Extremely essential. And please ensure that it's a game that requires you to move your body, something physical. I used to play football, but now I have stopped. Why? You have to do it. You should do it. I forgot playing, sir. See, if you would say such things to your own self, that I've forgotten playing and things like that, why do you say such things to your own self? Because when you say such things to your own self, you're actually giving a command to your own mind that I will never do it. I just don't want to do it. And that's what you got to change. And that's what you got to absolutely change. Right. Some people are like, I don't play a game, but I am involved in physical activities like a gym, like gymming or running. That's good. That's good. You should definitely do it. 100%. Cycling, game must be played daily. If you feel that you have got so much of time available with you, please do it. Weight training and cardio, good. I walk for 30 to 40 minutes. Yes, this works. Even walking, yes, this works. Please recommend some game for us. So what I do is I play table tennis or we play cricket, and that is how I make myself, I keep myself engaged. And that's what you also got to do. Got it? I walk around this much, broken leg. You can still walk, Priyanka. Definitely you can, right? Yes or no? We can. It's just that we need to realize that now I will be doing it. That's the reason to play games which include multiple people like football and cricket. Well, yes, that's why it is important. And that is what I want all of you to do on a regular basis. Try soccer. We have done, we have played soccer early morning, but I prefer cricket more so. Good. So, and again, whenever you are playing a competitive sport, please play with people who are better than you so that you can actually improve, so that you can actually do more and get more opportunities for you. Next, limit your social media time. A person who's such a strong advocate of taking your content online, of getting your information in front of people, who always says to you, put more content on social media, put more content on social media, put more content on social media. I say to you, please limit your social media time. Focus. Okay, I will put my half an hour early morning, then a half an hour afternoon, and then half an hour in the evening. I will post thrice a day and I will answer some comments. Besides that, I will not do binge watching. Rather than consuming a lot of content, now I would become a content creator. Because when you would become a content creator, you would then realize that more people are now consuming your content. And because of that, you are gaining more popularity, more results will come your way, more opportunities would actually be created for you. Binge watching means that you're just watching one show after the other. You're just watching one episode after the other continuously. That's not what you got to do, because that is what is going to prevent you from achieving the kind of opportunities that you really want for yourself. You need to control social media. Social media should not control you. Listen to me. You need to control social media. Social media should not control you. So many people, they just don't have any control whatsoever. They open Instagram, then they click on one particular photograph, then the other photograph, then the other photograph, then they see one more profile, then they start watching the videos and the post of that another profile, and then you don't even realize that half an hour or 45 minutes have gone by. You have not done anything productive, you have not even watched anything productive, you are absolutely wasting your time. That's something that should not happen, but unfortunately it happens for a lot of us. And that's why what is important is you post your content over there, and after you have posted your content, just take a break, let other people be consuming your content, and then you can come back after some time, see whatever comments you have got, reply to the comments, post something or the other, and then again take a break. See, even right now I started at 7:30 p.m., right? I have not watched my looked at my phone since the past 1 hour, isn't it? Very good, very good. I'm not touching my phone. I have now got more results, more opportunities. Good. And that's why I say to you, follow very few people. That's what I have written in the next slide also. Unfollow people who don't provide you with any information that is helpful for you. Unfollow these people. Whenever you look at your Instagram, just look at people whom you are following and then think, why am I following this particular individual? Why? You need to get that answered. Why am I following this particular individual? Am I getting some positivity? Am I getting some valuable information? Am I being guided about something or the other? Am I at least getting some energy after following that person? If the answer is no to all these questions, you don't need to follow that particular individual. You need to remove that person. Please understand. That's exactly what you got to realize. And that when you do that, you would then realize that now I am improving, now I am growing. See, I was sitting down, I sat down with my entire team and I asked them, look at your Instagram, look at the people whom you follow. And I guarantee you, whether you're going to progress in your life or not. Because if you're wasting a lot of time watching stuff that is not helping you grow, you need to let go of such people. You need to ensure that those people are no longer a part of your life. Please do it for yourself, your parents. Sit with them, see whom they are following, see where their information is coming from, see where are they getting their data from. And once you realize that, you would then realize that, good, now I have realized whom to follow and the people whom I should never ever be spending my time with, even if that is my digital time, even if that is my virtual time. Time is time at the end of the day. The next thing is this: less people, less drama. Honestly, less people, less drama. You don't need a lot of people in your life. Genuine people, genuine friends, your parents, people who genuinely support you, people who genuinely push you to do more, those are the only people whom you want in your life. Less people, less drama. Honestly, you might, what if your friends get upset? That's absolutely fine. Let them get upset. It would be good for them and it would be good for you also. Listen to me very carefully. It would be good for them and it would be good for you also. If you have a particular friend in your life, if you start talking less to that individual, you need to make them understand why are you doing it. I have a friend of mine, I wished him on his birthday and then I also messaged him, yaar birthday pe hi baat hoti hai ab to, but hoti to hai, because it's not possible, and it's not possible actually. You got to understand. See, the people whom you have around you, this area, 2 feet, 2.5 feet, this is sacred. You cannot allow anybody and everybody to enter into this area. Very few people. Same thing goes for your mind also. Understand that. You have a lot of people in your life. You would have to take care of a lot of things. Many a times you would not be able to say no to them. You would have to join them for unnecessary meetings, get involved in unnecessary discussions, read those messages on WhatsApp that you don't even like reading, reply to posts that you just don't feel like, go to parties that you want deep inside avoid. Why you got to do it? Understand this. Less people, less drama. More focus on your work. Less people, less drama, more focus. Plain and simple. You don't need a lot of people. You should be there to support people when they need it. But you should not be relying and expecting and wanting a lot of people to be in your life. You don't need it. You don't need it. Somebody says, but sir, sometime you need to be contact with other people, be in contact with the other person. I don't think that's the case. If you have a genuine friend, he or she will understand when you say to them that, brother, sister, I want to break for some time. I want to focus on my growth. I want to focus on my productivity. So that is why we would not be able to talk a lot during the next few days. But I am totally there for you. If you want my support in any manner, if I can support you in any manner, just let me know. But right now, I need some time off for my own self. I need some support for my own self. You got to say that to your own self, because when you would say that to yourself, you would then realize that this is so powerful. I'm so happy, Arindamji, that you're liking this session. Thank you so much. Real friends understand. Very true. The fake ones will not. Very true. I met my childhood friend after 8 years and still it was just like yesterday. That power. Good, Taranpreet. I'm happy. I'm happy. Thank you. Right. Next is your sleep cycle. This is something that even I need to work upon. You need to take care of your sleep. I look a little bit sleep deprived today, don't I? So you got to take care of your sleep cycle. Understand your body needs to, it's like a machine, right? You got to take care of this. You got to take care of this machine. Overhauling, rest, food intake, exercise, everything is important. Everything is an extremely important part. And therefore, the sleep cycle matters so much. I say this to people so many times. Take care of your sleep pattern. Like somebody says your suggestion can be applied to professional. It will apply to everything, Vaibhav. I have done it myself, and you would be able to do it for your own self. It's just that we don't give ourselves the liberty or the choice or the courage to let go of things and to have that discussion with the other person, wherein we could tell them that I need a break for myself. Got it? Good. Next is automation. A lot of work that you can do on automation should be done on automation. And that's the reason, why I tell you to be a content creator. See, I'll give you a very simple example. Okay. It's 8:43 p.m. I'll open my Instagram, open the latest video that I had created. Give me a second. Automation means when things run on autopilot. Autopilot. Wow, Preeti, that's amazing. She says, I've never missed a session since April. So I uploaded a video. Should we follow our passion or money or both? It has already got 7,500 views within 4 hours. 400 people have saved. 133 comments have already come. And this is going to grow. And more people would watch this particular video. So do you understand what you got to do is, this is one way of getting things done on autopilot, automation. I was there with you. I was interacting with all of you. Yes or no? Still, my videos were being watched by a lot of people. My content was being consumed by a lot of people. An example of automation. Gradually, you can do a lot of things done on automation for people who are into business and who want to get into business. What you can do gradually is get more people involved in your work, get a lot of people to be with your work. And once you do that, then you would realize that you are growing and you are able to create more opportunities for yourself because you are giving yourself more time. You are giving yourself more time. That's the way on how you get things done. One more thing is, if there is something that you feel that, okay, this can work without me, maybe cooking the food, maybe cleaning the house, give it to somebody else, pass it on. And you should do the more important stuff. Got it? That's critical. Next is this. Compliment yourself. Now you got to write over here and tell me, when do you compliment yourself? How often do you compliment yourself? And what do you compliment yourself for? Please tell me. Mm-hmm. When I do a set in gym, in my office, my key interest is to take most of the things in autopilot mode. That's important. I love myself. Good. After making videos for my YouTube channel, I implement myself. Sales achievement. Today, when I complete my live on Instagram, rarely I achieve. Whenever you're doing something that is very, very small, also, when you feel that it is something that is not very significant, also, even then you got to do it, because then gradually you would be able to grow and get positive and energized at the same time. I will be at the top of my niche. Good. You got to be there. You deserve to be there many times a day for being passionate when I make a video after my classes. Good. when I wake up early. So you're doing it, right? Compliment yourself and at the same time appreciate what others are doing for you. Don't expect, don't expect a lot from them. But if they do something, be ready to appreciate it. Be ready to say to people, thank you so much for this. Thank you so much. Good. Kenny, awesome. You've done a good job today. You've walked 4.5 kilometers. Every day I say to myself, I'm a winner, I'm the champion. No expectations from others. Yes, because expectations will make you feel bad. Will make you frustrated if they don't live up to your expectation. But if you don't expect and you give your efforts wholeheartedly, you would be able to get more energy and more positivity getting into your mind and your body and your system. Got it? Good to see you, Abhijit, over here. So appreciate others, compliment yourself as well as appreciate others, and figure out the less important work and do it as the first thing in the morning. Do it as the first thing in the morning. When I say less important, I would also write over here, figure out the less important work, but easy to do. Figure this out. Figure this out. Because this would give you the motivation and the confidence that yes, I have done something good, that yes, I have done something amazing today. I have started the day on a amazing note. You got to do it. Figure out the less important work, but which is easy to do. Easy to do. Once you do that, you would then realize that I have improved, that I have grown, that I have actually done something significant in the morning. And that would give you the energy to do even more on that particular day. Next is this delayed buying. What do you understand by this? Delayed buying. Tell me. Delayed buying. Thank you so much, Manju. I'm happy I'm able to contribute. Buying some product, not impulsive buying, good. Good. That you're not doing impulsive buying. For example, right now, we have the Amazon sale, we have the Flipkart sale. If you have bought something that you did not even need, but you actually bought it only because, oh, there's a sale involved. And because there's a sale, I know that during the sale, I would be able to save some money. Even though I'm not able to, I don't even need that product. Still, I'm doing it. Still, I'm a part of it. Think thrice before you buy something. Very true. Think twice. If you want to buy something today, think about maybe 2 days later. Think about it 2 days later. Do I still need it? Do I still need to be a part of it? Delayed buying is important. However, when it comes to self investment, when it comes to investing on your learning, when it comes to investing on your growth, I would tell you to do it. Again, if you're buying any particular article which is a physical possession, think twice, think thrice. But if you are actually investing upon your own self, if you're actually investing in your own learning, then you should be ready to invest on a regular basis to understand the difference between expenses and investment. Let me repeat. Think about what you are actually looking to buy. Understand the difference between an expense and an investment. If you realize that this is an expense, then wait for 2 or 3 days. If it is an investment, it's good. Somebody says, Nishi says, but if I'm buying something like my laptop, good. If you require that, think about it. And then probably 2 days later, if you still require it, do it. Do buy it. Got it? And that's why I say you need to understand the difference between an expense versus investment. Please understand the difference between the two. And once you have understood the difference between the two, you would then realize that you would get a lot of results for your own self. Next is this. And this is what I say to people. Have a monthly budget for your self-learning. Have a monthly budget for self-learning. Believe me, very few people do this. Very few people do this. And when you will have a monthly budget for self-learning, you would then be so way ahead of a lot of other people. A lot of other people. Somebody says a vacation is an investment or an expense if you feel that you have done enough work, you have done a lot of stuff, you have achieved a lot, you have put in a lot of efforts. Now you deserve a little bit of rest. Then probably you can plan for it. And you know what I would recommend you to do? What I would rather recommend you to do, go to attend an amazing event. Go to attend an amazing event happening outside your city. Happening outside your city. Because when you would become a part of an event which is happening outside your city, then it would help you. Because you would be able to have a vacation and also learn. Please note down this task. Why should we have a monthly budget for self-learning? When you will organize the session, you know that we're going to do it and it will happen once we get the permission from the government. I hope it happens next year, but it is going to happen for sure for each and every one of you. So you can be rest assured about it. One thing that you got to realize is that after this COVID-19 thing happens, all of you have to come to that particular event for sure. 110%. That would be the first event that you should be attending after this situation. We are going to make that happen for sure for all of you. Okay. So the task is, why should we have a monthly budget for self-learning? Got it? Next, keep your parents happy, people. You know, this is one more very important part, very, very important part of being happy, of living a happy life. Keep your parents happy. Please understand. You know, I do a lot of stuff. Listen to me very carefully. I do a lot of stuff when I know that I need to make my parents happy. I need to make my parents happy. Even if that requires me to spend some extra money on something or the other, to do something that I don't feel like doing. I know that this is probably not the right investment to make. I still do it because come on, nobody, we should not do more for our parents or even family, Because, but why do I say parents? Because our parents do so much for us, much more than almost everybody. Do you agree? Everybody. And that's the reason why we got to do it. And that's the reason why we got to be. I tell Saurabh, even if this requires us to do more, maybe buy something that our parents want, even a land, we'll do it. We'll figure it out and we'll do it. I know it would be difficult for a lot of people right now, but maybe in the future. But still today you can do a lot of stuff, a lot of things to make your parents happy. Please do it. Got that? Important. Next thing is this. Stop looking for the secret tricks. Because the secret trick, unfortunately, does not exist. The secret trick does not exist. Do you agree? Time for parents is very important. I agree. I help my mother sometimes in cooking. Very, very good. So many people. Rahul sir, give us the trick, give us that thing. Tell us what are the secrets that you are doing so that you can get results. Of course, there are certain insights. Of course, there are certain strategies, but nothing can actually come true. No, none of our dreams can actually come true without us giving our more than 100% in any work, any niche, any industry that we work in. Extremely important. So stop looking for that secret trick because unfortunately that secret trick does not exist. The path to getting closer to that secret trick is by doing a lot of work every day, putting in a lot of efforts every single day, doing more than what you are capable of every single day. Once you do that, you would then realize that you would get so much more results than you feel you are actually capable of. I help my mother in doing homework, While it's too much, very true, please do it. Please support your parents and stop looking for the secret tricks. They don't exist. Understand that. The next thing is focus more on experiences and not on possessions. You understand possessions? Possessions means getting something more in your life, getting some more articles, maybe one more fancy mug, maybe a new bag or stuff. No, focus more on experiences. Focus more on experiences, like being with your friends, being with your loved ones, being with people who support you, experiencing that joy, experiencing that feeling of being together with the people who are my people. That is what is more important than anything else. I told you, no, I have a lot of my friends, my dear friends who are now with me. They live together. We live together over here. They live with me over here. You know why I'm doing that? Because I focus more on experiences and not on things. And that's what you also got to do. Do it every single time. Every single time. Live broke, I agree. Live broke. You understand the meaning of live broke? Do not spend your money on unnecessary things at all. At all. But when it comes to learning, when it comes to growth, when it comes to self investment, do it. But for things that don't add any value, that are not very productive, that are not very helpful, you need not spend your money over there. Spend like a beggar, invest like a king. Very, very true. And once you do that, you would then realize that yes, this is so very effective for me. I do it every single time. And it helps me so much. You know, when this COVID thing happened, the COVID-19 thing, when people were struggling, the reason why we were able to get results, the reason why we were able to take care of our team members was because we were not wasting our time and we were not wasting our money. Listen to me very carefully. We were not wasting our time and we were not wasting our money and we were not wasting our resources. And that's the reason why we were able to take care of our own self, our work, our own team members, because we were managing our money really well. And that's what you also got to do every single time. And that's the reason why we need to focus more on experiences and not on materialistic possessions or other possessions. Next is this, more water. Something which is so very simple, right? More water. But yes, this our body comprises a lot more water. Do you agree? Our body is predominantly more of water than anything else, and that's the reason why I just drink some water. I was also doing the same thing. I'll also have some more water. So have more water every single day. It will give you more energy. It will keep you hydrated. It will take care of even your body pain and other stuff. You got to do that, and once you start doing it, you would then realize that yes, this is exactly what I want for myself. So more water weight, you remember that? Good. Always, the slightest of these things, they actually help us a lot. They actually help us achieve a lot more, and they actually help us take care of our mind as well as our body. Good. Next is this, always believe that there is a purpose for your existence. Always believe that whatever you are doing, whatever you are achieving, whatever you are getting in your life, the abundance, the more energy that you're having, whatever, there is a purpose for that, people. There is a particular purpose for that. And it is because of that purpose that you are living. It is because of that purpose that you need to give more, that you need to push more. I tell you start believing that there's a purpose and the purpose will show up. The opportunities will be created, the opportunities will come in front of you. This just happens magically. This just happens just like this all the time. And you know why that happens? Why such things happen? The reason why these things happen is because you start believing in it, you start attracting it. And it's not just about the belief, it's not just about attracting. It's also because you start doing your work with that kind of energy and with that kind of power. Let me repeat, you start doing that work with that kind of energy and with that kind of power. And that's why it makes you win, because your work is aligned in the direction of achievement, and your thought process automatically helps you get there. It happens for sure. I started visualizing and believing and got my first speaking assignment. Very, very good. And this is just the beginning, right? You would be able to get so many more achievements in the future for sure. 110%. But again, just like I say, there has to be a particular purpose involved. And because there's a particular purpose involved, we would realize that yes, this is now helping us. Good. Next, review your goals. How often do you do it, everybody? Review your goals. Do you do it, ladies and gentlemen? Reviewing your goals. Every week, good. Weekly, good. Every week, weekly. Do it as often as you can. And once you do it repeatedly, every night I told myself that I need to start. Good. I am saving and using my time for public speaking. Good. I do it often. That whatever goals you have, whatever thoughts you have upon your mind, whatever plans you have made for yourself, review them. How close have I come to achieving my dream? How close have I come to getting my dream fulfilled? The opportunities that I want to create for myself. Am I doing them? Am I closer to them? Am I achieving more? Am I coming closer? Because when you would do stuff like that, you would then realize that yes, this is now so very effective for me, so very important for me. That's why. And if you ask me, review your goals on a daily basis and see how far you have come. How much more do you have to do? How much more do you have to achieve? That's why it is important that you have to review your goals every single day and every single moment. Got it? Good. The next thing is this: all of you get full marks over here because you are a part of this mentorship opportunity. And that's the reason why we are growing. And that's the reason why we are in front of so many other people. And that's the reason why we are today on this Sunday, on 18th of October, we are growing and we are learning and we are achieving more. Whereas the other people would be probably wasting their time. Not, I won't say wasting their time, not doing so much of productive stuff as you are actually doing. Got that? That's the power. And that's exactly what is important for you. That is why mentorship plays a very important role, an extremely important role for our growth, for our learning, and for our transformation. That's the reason. Always be involved, always learn, and always grow continuously. The learning should always continue. Next is this: give, but when you give without expectations. A lot of people watch my videos, a lot of people watch my content, and then they're like, Rahul sir, we have started doing more, we have started giving more. You know why? Because we know when we give more, we get more. Come on. You have to give without expectations. You have to put in efforts without expectations. You have to do for others without expectations. Because if you're doing that because you expect something or the other from the other person, then that's wrong. Then that's not actual giving. You're not giving because you want to give. Rather, you are giving only because you are expecting something in return. And that's when it does not work. And that's when it will not get you the required opportunities and the required goals for you. You got that? That's very, very powerful. Somebody says, my few friends say, अबे यार संडे को कौन सा वेबिनार होता है, and I'm thinking like 5 साल बाद पता चलेगा. Very true. And आपको इतना सोचना भी नहीं है कि किसको 5 साल बाद पता चलेगा, नहीं पता चलेगा. You just need to focus on doing your work. You just need to focus on being involved in your work. That's it. That is what matters, brother. That's what is critical. Next, I told this to you, right? Do the easy things first. Listen to me very carefully. Do the easy things first. When you will do the easy things first, you would then realize that I have done something, I have achieved something, I have got some results. Somebody says when we do something for some people, automatically the expectations come. That's wrong. If you're doing something for the other person and if you're expecting something in return, actual doing. That's, I shouldn't say this, but that's in a way that's like being mean, right? That I do something for you and you should do the same thing for me. Come on. I know it's very tough. We are human beings at the end of the day. What you're saying is right. But you need to grow, but you need to get above others. When you do that, you would then realize that yes, we are growing, that yes, you are actually doing for people, stuff for people. The next thing is do the easy things first. Do the easy things first. When you do the easy things first, it will give you a lot of confidence, it will give you a lot of energy, it will give you a lot of satisfaction and the confidence that I have done stuff, I have achieved something. And then you would be able to get more done on that particular day. Next is this: avoid such people. Avoid such people. Who all are the people whom should be avoided? Number one, people who always talk about other people. People who always talk about other people. People who are always thinking about, okay, something is going to happen to me. I'm going to get ill. If I go outside in the rain, I'm going to get ill. If I go eat outside, right now, it's eating outside is not wise, but I'm talking about otherwise. If I eat something, anything outside, I'm going to fall ill. People who are always thinking on the negative lines, you got to avoid such people. Or the people who are in the category that I am not coachable, I don't need to learn anything new. And the other thing is the people who are always saying to you that you don't deserve this, you don't deserve to get these results, you don't deserve to create more opportunities for yourself. Somebody says if we are such people, then you need to change it. And you need to change it as soon as you can. Because the sooner you change that for yourself, the better it is going to be for you. And the more opportunities are going to come your way. So avoid such people because these people are not going to do anything good for you. And I'm sure you would be having such people in your life. You share an idea with them and they are like, this is not going to work. I know that this is not going to work. I know that this is not going to get manifested in the way that you wanted to, that you are not going to get these results that you want for yourself. You have such people in your life, right? You need to stop them, man. You need to stop them from actually being in your life. If you cannot stop them from physically being in your life, then mentally you need to stop them from hampering your growth, from hampering your progress, from hampering what you really want to achieve in your life. Avoid such people. Believe me, they are not going to help you in any manner. People who are like, oh, I don't have money, I don't know, money is bad, and things like that. People who are giving unnecessary gyan most of the time. You don't need them, man. You don't need them. You need to remove such people. Got it? Next, don't take negative comments seriously. Imagine how bad is the situation of the other person who's watching your content, who's watching your complete video. And then after watching your complete video, that person even has the time and the negative energy inside him or inside her to write a negative comment on your posts. Even the people who dislike the videos on YouTube, I don't even understand their mindset. I mean, why? You don't like it, don't hit that dislike button. What are you gaining out of it? What are you getting out of it? Think about it. Why to feel bad about those people? Anuradha has said the right thing that we should feel bad for them. They are such disappointed group of people who actually have taken the time out from their life to write such negative comments. That got to get into that state of complete awesomeness wherein these things just don't matter to you. These things are no longer a part of your life. You got to do that. And once you do that, then you would realize that yes, this is so very important for me. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't do it. It's yes, it is their thought process. It is their thought process. Somebody says they will still exist because they do not have RB or they do not have the mentorship opportunity like RB. I'm so happy you say that. And this is what I say to people all the time. These people do not deserve to be a part of your life because their asset is not doing anything helpful for you. Their asset is not helping anything. And they're not doing anything positive at all. I mean, even if you are giving a feedback to somebody, even that is in a way good, right? आप कम से कम feedback तो दे रहे हो. You are at least giving feedback to the other person. But some people don't even do that. They are like not even watching a video and they are writing a negative comment, or they are watching a complete video and then writing a negative comment, like a hate comment. It's not even a negative comment, it's a hate comment. What's the point of even considering the opinion of those people, thinking about the opinion of those people? Because those people don't have anything to do. Somebody saying ego wale log hote, they don't even have ego, they don't have anything. They just have a lot of time to waste. That is it, nothing else. Very true. And see, you will never be criticized by somebody who is doing more than you. You will never be criticized by somebody who has achieved more than you. You will never be criticized by somebody who has more money, more resources, and a more satisfied life than you. That's not going to happen at all. So why do you even worry about them? Feel bad for such people, man. They are not even worth considering. They are not even worth considering at all in your life. And once you start realizing that, once you start focusing on that, then you would get away from such people. And those people don't deserve to be a part of your life, because as it is, they're not doing anything. Thank you so much, Ajit. I'm so happy that you have liked this session a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So remove such people and don't take negative comments of people seriously. The next thing is, yes, empty containers make more sound. Very true. Empty containers make the most noise. I completely agree with you. And that's why we need to be away from those empty containers. The next thing is, look at the positive side of life. Look at the positive side of things. Whenever something happens in your life, look at the positive side. There must be something positive. There must be something positive that might emerge out of it. You got to take care of it. For example, all of you knew that I was having a pain on my back on the left side, right? So I went to a doctor. She told me that you have a stiff muscle over here. You need to take care of yourself. You need to do some exercises. And then I realized that if I would not have had that pain, then probably I would have had my back weakened, and I would not have even been taking care of it. But now I will do take care of it, and I will take care, and I will ensure that it will be healed, and I will take care of my body even more. And that's what you got to do. That's the power of taking care of yourself and looking at the positive aspects of life, positive growth aspects of life. Very important, extremely essential. Got it? The next thing is, transform into a yes person. Yeah, very true. If I say that some people don't even have the guts to write a comment from their real Instagram account. I have noticed such person with no post and no profile picture. I imagine how frustrated those people are. They're making a new account on Instagram so that they can then write and go and write a negative comment on the post of somebody else. Imagine how frustrated, how disappointed, how dejected those people are in their life. Why do you even worry about such people? You got to transform yourself in a yes person. Say more of yes. Say more of yes and less of no. Many a times, when you say more of yes to opportunities, you would grow. And at the same time, say no to things that are non productive. Say no to things that are not working. Say no to things that are not adding any value in your life, or people who are not adding any value in your life. Be ready to say no to them. And at the same time, transform your own self into a yes person. Very important. Next, write down. Okay, we would also like to have a task over here. I find this very important. Why should we transform ourselves into a yes? Please write down, please note it down, everybody. Come on, quickly. Are we done? Good. Next is this. Please write down. I want all of you to do this. 4 most negative sources of data. Your 4 most negative sources of data. Write it down. And for all the people who have not yet registered for the next 2 days training, here is the link. Please register. Please register for the next 2 days training. Write down the 4 most negative sources of data for you, by the way, for you. I want you to write it down. So it's a Sunday and we are conducting one more live training for the enrolled members of Communication Mastery. And I'm giving an opportunity to you right now. I'm doing a 2-day session tomorrow and day after. If you have not yet registered, please do register. Please understand, such opportunities are very rare. And tomorrow again, we are going to have a house full. Please swipe up, please read the complete details and register for the 2-day session. Swipe up. It's simple, right? You do your work, you get it in front of people, and you create more and more and more opportunities for your own self. Any content good? I just have 2, not more than that. Good. Mm-hmm. Posted. The newspaper is one such source. Somebody says Instagram Explore, domestic violence videos. I don't think you should even be watching them. That you should even be watching them. I don't know why you are, but I would recommend you not to at all. At all. I've stopped watching news due to such negative stuff. I know all that we are being served with is negative and negative and negative news only. That's the harsh reality, isn't it? Good. My neighborhood uncle. Well, please be away from that uncle. Please, please, please be away from that uncle. And yes, somebody has written that the reason why I get such negative thoughts is because I am alone. That's why people, I told you, right? Be engaged in something or the other. When you are engaged with something or the other, you would then realize that you are growing, that you are improving. Yes? Right. Selective Facebook group pages. So get away from those groups, get away from those pages, and get away from those groups and those pages as soon as you can. Believe me. The sooner you get away from those pages, the better it is going to be for you. Somebody is saying, sir, please give a date for EBW2. I just wish I could have given you a date, but unfortunately, I can't, brother. I can't. You know that, right? But we will for sure. Okay. So, 4 most negative sources of data, you need to get rid of them from your own life. Now, you know what are the 4 most negative sources of data for you. Get rid of them. And you also need to get rid of the pre existing wrong data. You got to get rid of the pre-existing wrong data. What you got to do is you got to get rid of your limiting beliefs, and that needs to be converted to empowering beliefs. People, the negative and the limiting beliefs have to be converted into the empowering beliefs. Please understand that the limiting beliefs are stopping you. The limiting beliefs are preventing you. I'm not good enough. I'm not tall enough. I'm not fit enough. I'm not deserving enough. I cannot earn more money. I cannot do this. I cannot do that. All those things. And that is what is preventing you from growing. I mean, come on. If you have to say something to you, why shouldn't that be empowering? Why should that be limiting? It should be empowering, right? Why should not that be empowering? It should be. And that's why it is important. अगर आपको खुद को कुछ बोलना ही है, empowering चीज बोलिए. Where you start believing more in yourself, where you start doing more, where you start achieving more. Why not say that to yourself? I know self-doubt comes and it's a part of life. There would be a lot of people doubting you. You should not be one of them. And that's why I say to you, transform your limiting beliefs to empowering beliefs. And once you start realizing that now I am getting rid of my limiting beliefs and getting into the positive mindset and start creating more empowering thoughts about my own self, I win. How to get rid of overthinking? All the things that I've told you today, Ankit, you need to implement all of them. Being engaged in some or the other work, making a gratitude journal, being with friends, taking care of your body, being a part of some fitness routine and work that you got to do. You got to do such stuff, and then you would be able to get more opportunities and more results for yourself. Got it? So the limiting beliefs have to be converted into the empowering beliefs all the time. The next thing is let go of the grudges. You understand what grudges are? What is the meaning of grudges? Grudges is when you have something negative against somebody, when you are holding on about something that the other person has done for you, and you still have it inside you, and you still have that inside you. You're not letting go of that anger, of that hatred, rather. You need to let go of that. And then you need to realize that, okay, these grudges need to be removed. These grudges are not helping you grow. Because of grudges, what also happens is you create a sort of an image for the other person. You create an image for the other person, and that is based upon something that happened in the past. So first of all, why to hold on to the past? Why not let go of the past? That's the first thing. The second thing that we need to realize is that once you let go of the past, and when you have something and somebody whom you are actually feeling frustrated about, angry about, based upon something that they did earlier, please let go of that as soon as you are doing it. I'm seeing those changes in myself because of communication mastery. I'm happy that is the case for you, Abhijit. And we want to ensure that that is the case for as many people as we humanly can do, because that is the powerful part, the most powerful part. So the grudges need to be taken care of, and the grudges need to be removed from our life. Got it? Good. The next thing is challenge the situations. Challenge the situations. Listen to this. Challenge the situations. If you are there and if you are facing something that is very difficult, a terrible situation, you feel like, why is this happening to me? At that particular point of time, you need to challenge your own self and situations. And then you need to grow. And then you need to empower. And then you need to push. And then you need to realize that I would be able to get more. And many a times, there are certain situations that are beyond your control. You cannot do anything about it. You cannot do anything about it. There would be certain situations wherein it is beyond your control. At that particular point of time, surrender. Surrender yourself to the situation and start focusing on your growth. Certain things are beyond your control. You can't do anything about it. You have given your 100%. So surrender and start focusing on how to do and how to get the best out of this particular opportunity, out of this particular situation. That's what has to be done. And once you do that, you would, yes, something like this COVID thing. Very true, Ritik. We can't do anything about it. We can't do anything about it, right? COVID has happened. So we are like, okay, I will not go outside unless it is very important. I will not eat outside at all because I can cook at my own house. I will not go to places where it is crowded. Surrender yourself to the situation and do the best thing that you are actually capable of. Many a times you don't need to fight and show yourself to be a warrior when it is not required, or show yourself to be very powerful when it is not required at all. This is what people need to realize, and this is what people need to change about their own thought process, about their own mindset. You do this, and then you would realize that yes, I am now growing and now I am winning. It's very true. It's absolutely true. Many a times you need to surrender. Just surrender, people. You would realize that yes, I am growing, yes, I am improving, and yes, I am achieving so much more. Next is you got to focus on your gradual growth. Read this. You need to focus on your gradual growth. Just don't focus upon what you have achieved today, or what you are doing today, or what you want to achieve in the next 3 days or 5 days. Focus on the gradual growth. Results should happen gradually. Results should come gradually. Once you get gradual results, you would then grow even more. You would then get even more substantial results. Don't expect to do a lot of things today, but focus on creating a lot more opportunities in the longer run, because that is what makes you a winner. That is what is going to create you and transform you into a winner. I say this to people so many times. Focus on the things that you want to achieve in the long term productivity, the long term growth, the long term opportunities that you want to create for yourself. You do that, and then you would realize that yes, I'm winning. Of course, focus on the long term things. Focus on creating the long term opportunities. Amron says, I now have 11 subscribers in 6 days. If I would not have started, I would not have had even one. I agree. It's because you started. That's why you have got someone or the other, right? If you would not have started, then nothing would have happened. Then no opportunities would have come. Then no results would have come. Now, it's not about being slow and steady. No. It's not just about being slow and steady. I'll tell you even more about it. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not just about being slow and steady. Along with being slow and steady, the next thing that you got to do is you need to put in a lot more efforts, more than a lot of other people. But at the same time, be ready to wait for the results to come. I have a dedicated slide for that also. I'll make you understand that. Don't worry. Give me a few seconds. Okay. Right. 440 followers on Instagram. Very true. And then gradually you would be able to have even 5,000 followers, even 10,000 followers. Very true. So now please give example and explain about gradual growth. Rutuja, I'll tell you how that happens. Okay. How that matters. Listen to me. What happens is, see, supposedly I have a particular topic. I am working in a particular industry. I know that I deserve a lot of results. I know that I deserve to get a lot more opportunities for me. But I would not put in all my efforts in a single day. I would first analyze. I would focus on my wins. I would focus on my strengths. I would focus on my strengths. And then I would realize that, okay, I have now eliminated the things that were putting me down. I have now eliminated the things that were preventing my growth. Once you have realized that, okay, now this was what was preventing my growth. Now I am achieving even more. Now I have realized the best way. For example, you want to do a webinar. In the beginning, do the webinar for 50 people or 100 people. Figure out the best part about your webinar. Figure out what is not working in your webinar, what needs to be improved. And once you have figured it out, then gradually get 200 people, 300 people, 500 people, even 5,000 people to your webinar. It has to be a gradual growth. It has to be gradual progress. Because otherwise, if you would put in a lot of efforts today, you might get some substantial results, but you will not be able to continue in the long run, because you will not be able to identify your mistakes, eliminate the errors. That's what we got to do. So the gradual growth is what is going to help us. Got it? Good. Okay, I'll give you a task pertaining to this also, so that all of us understand this. What do you understand by gradual growth? What do you understand by gradual growth? Please note it down, everyone. Next is this. Overthinking actually kills us. Overthinking actually kills us. Do you agree? Many a times we think about stuff that does not even exist. We start creating situations that are not even real. That's what we do. And this happens so many times. We start thinking about situations that are not real. We start creating things that actually do not even exist. And that's why we are unable to get so many results for us because of our own imagination. I agree. And that is not even imagination, that is negative thought process. We are engaged in so much of negativity that we don't even realize that there is so much that we can actually do. And probably many a times there is a particular situation that is not even in our own hands. That is not even in our own hands. But we still are overthinking about it. We still are thinking whether this is going to work, whether this is going to be for my favor, going to get in my favor, and things like that. That's what has to be completely changed and eliminated. Overthinking. And how do you get rid of overthinking? By being engaged in some or the other activities, by realizing that it's okay, certain things are beyond my control, I need to surrender. Many a times we start creating an imaginary situation upon our mind wherein we are feeling that I'm not winning, I'm not deserving enough. And that's only because we are creating such negative things for our own self. How do you get rid of it? I've already told you. Be involved in positive self-talk. Talk to other people, motivate other people, be involved in some or the other activity. Do something productive. Engage in a physical activity. Do some sport. Be involved in some sports and other activities. When you will do that, you would then realize that yes, this is working and I am creating even more chances for me. Got it? So the overthinking kills, and you need to completely understand. That's powerful. Somebody says, what if there are only negative people? Well, then you are at the wrong place, brother. You need to change it. You are not a tree. You can move, right? Move and get closer to the positive people. That's what you actually need to do. Got it? Good. The next thing is get your focus back. If you feel that your focus is getting hampered, if you feel that your focus is not at the right place, if you feel that I need to change something or the other, then you need to get your focus right. Please understand. Get your focus right. And how do you get your focus right? Take a short break, go somewhere or the other, review your goals, the combination of all the things that I've told you today. Get all those things done for you. Create all those things in front of you. Get all those things. Realize what is it that I'm doing right? What is it that I need to improve upon? And once you improve upon that, once you start doing that particular thing, you would then realize that now I have got my focus back. Maybe play a sport, maybe take a break, come back with the focus. And then you would realize that now I am growing and now I am creating for myself a lot more opportunities, and a lot more wins are coming my way. A lot more chances are coming my way. It's as simple as that. It's all about how you are taking things. It's all about how you are creating stuff. It's all about whether you are putting in those things and efforts for you or not. You just got to do that, man. You just got to do that. And once you do that, you would then realize that I have improved so much, that I am getting more and more results for me. I am creating so many more opportunities for me. Neha Rawat says, I have filled 10 pages. Wow, that's brilliant. I am so happy hearing that. How are you always positive? Because I have chosen to be positive, because I have chosen to be happy, because I have chosen to get more results and more opportunities for me. You get that? This is exactly what you got to do. You choose it. Do you agree? 10 pages. Wow. But it's too hard to be positive. See, again, of course, it's hard. Success is hard, right? Getting results is hard. Creating more opportunities is hard, right? But for that to happen, you need to do the hard work. And you need to first start realizing that it's not so much of hard work as you imagine it to be, as you think it to be. And only then will you be able to change it. I'm so happy reading this. So many people, somebody has written 11 pages, somebody has written 13 pages, somebody has written 6 pages, somebody has written 10 pages. Brilliant. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. This shows your commitment, right? And this pushes me to do even more. That's the case. Ow. I'm trying to copy some of them. Now, finally, I have been able to. and sharing it with you also. Now, I feel so happy that we are bringing about such a substantial change in the life of a lot of people. I have a folder of important screenshots. Mine is 10 pages. Awesome. Awesome. Let's go to the next one. Next, focus on this. Do not focus on perfection. Focus on getting things done. Let me repeat it one more time. Do not focus on perfection. Focus on getting things done. There are a lot of my videos. I'll tell this to you. There are a lot of my videos, so many of my videos, and they are not perfect videos. They are not my best videos. So many of my videos, even the videos that we have uploaded today, there are so many of my videos that are not my 100% effective videos. But you know what? I have still uploaded those videos. I've still given my 100%. And even if they were not really up to the mark, I've still uploaded them. You know why? Because I know that getting stuff done is much more important than getting things done perfectly. Listen to this very carefully. Getting things done is much more important than getting things done perfectly. The day you start realizing this will be the day when you would start achieving so much more. Simple. I know that there are so many of you, you make your videos, but you still don't upload your videos. You know why? Because you are waiting for that perfect video. You're waiting for that perfect lighting or that perfectly edited video before you upload that on social media. That's wrong. That's absolutely wrong. That's not a winner's mindset. What is important is to get it in front of people, and then gradually you would improve, and then gradually you would become better. I mean, you look at the most amazing YouTube video channels, and you would realize that their first initial videos were like pathetic if you look at the camera quality and stuff. But the most important thing is that they had posted that video, and therefore it was there on the internet, and therefore somebody or the else watched it. And that's the reason why they are now amongst the best quality of videos, amongst the best channels. Reason being, they were actually doing the stuff, they were getting it in front of people. And that's exactly what you got to do. Perfectionism hates growth. I get it. It's an excuse, right? It's an excuse that we are actually giving to our own self. It's not working for you, it's not creating those chances for you. You can actually get so much more done if you let go of that excuse that you're giving to yourself pertaining to perfection. That has to change. And you got to change it as soon as you can. Believe me, as soon as you can. Now, this is what I told you, speed plus patience. You need to give your 100%. You need to work with a lot of speed. I've already told you, right? Success loves speed. Success loves speed. However, even if you are doing your work with a lot of intensity, even if you're doing your work with a lot of energy, you still have to be patient because results take time to come. Results take time to come. Opportunities take time to come. Opportunities take time to be created. It is going to take a lot of time for you to get those mind-blowing results for you. However, at the same time, what you got to do is do your work with your 100%, give your 100%, and then wait, and then be patient. Unfortunately, it's very tough for people to do both the things. Neither are we working with a lot of speed, nor are we patient, right? We are unable to do both. ना तो हम वो speed के संग काम कर रहे हैं, ना ही हम patience रख रहे हैं. And that's why we need to realize that we need to wait. Very true. Somebody has said the right thing. We need to wait until the seed becomes a plant. I agree with you. We need to wait until the seed becomes the plant. You are absolutely right over here. I agree with you completely, totally. Good things take time to come, opportunities take time to come, results take time to come. Anywhere, you would realize that it is going to take a lot more time than you actually think it would. That's what we need to realize. So speed plus patience is what is essential. Speed plus patience. Next is be kind to your own self. Yes, there would be days wherein you would not have achieved as much as you would. There would be days There would be days wherein you are like, oh man, I have not given my 100%. And you start punishing your own self. You start, I'm not sure, but maybe hitting your own self. Gradually, you need to realize that you need to be kind to your own self. Be kind to your own self. Many a times, learn to forgive your own self. When you can forgive everybody else, why not forgive your own self? Isn't it? Why not forgive your own self? You got to realize that. You got to do it. Be kind to yourself. Whenever you would be kind to yourself, you would then realize that, oh, good man. I have time. I have time to figure out stuff. I have time to achieve more. I have time to do more. I have time to get more opportunities for me. I have time to get more results for me. I'll tell you why that's important. You cannot undo what you have done on that day. Do you agree? You cannot undo what you have done on that particular day. But what you can do is be kind to yourself, get up the next morning, and start doing the work with regained focus, more energy, more positivity, and more efforts. And keep by doing the easy thing as the first thing in the morning, because that would give you the energy to do more and achieve more, so much more. The next thing is this: what you do before you sleep matters a lot, people. What you do before you sleep matters. Do you agree? I can guarantee this to you. Sunday night or the Sunday nights are amongst the best ones. And if you talk about the dreams that you see in your sleep, I'm sure that on Sunday you would be getting more positive dreams, more energy. You would be sleeping with a lot more energy, with a lot of positivity, with a lot more happiness. It's a fact. I can guarantee it to you. I can see so many yeses over here, right? Because what you do before you sleep matters. It's a fact. If you're watching something negative, if you're talking to a negative person, if you're talking to somebody who's not energetic, if you're talking to somebody who puts you down, of course you're going to get the same kind of sleep. You're going to get the same kind of dreams while you are sleeping. Because your Anupriya has said the right thing, because your subconscious mind is active during the sleep. Very true. And that's the reason what you do before you sleep matters so much. What you do before you sleep matters so much. And that's why what you do before you sleep matters. And I also told you something. Approximately 90 minutes before you sleep, keep your phone away, keep your laptop away, be with your loved ones, read something or the other, go for a walk wherein you are not walking very fast. Do not play a game. Get your body to rest before it actually goes to rest. Extremely powerful this is, and extremely essential this is. So what you do before you sleep matters so much. Doing manifestation, visualize the dream goal, very true. I just completed 250 views on my YouTube video, good. Now I aim for 2500. Got it? Good. So Sunday night is the best test because of the live training, good. Next is this: don't worry if you have not yet figured it out, if you have not yet realized what is it that my end goal in life is, what is it that I really want to achieve in my life, if you have not yet figured it out, if you have not got those desired results, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Believe me, so many people have not got those things figured out. So many people are still thinking about what they want to achieve, what they want to get, what is it that they really want to create for their own self. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because many a times, all the people who are saying that to you, that you should have got such results, you should have created such opportunities, what you need to realize is that so many people who are giving you that advice have actually not got those kind of opportunities for their own self, have not created those kind of opportunities for their own self. Do you agree, everyone? Very true, right? We need to change it as soon as we can. And the sooner we change that for us, the better it is going to be for us. And the more opportunities are going to come our way. That's the case. Next is find your productive time, people. Please find your productive time. Whether it is early morning, whether it is late nights, what is it that your productive time is? Figure it out. Whether it is in the afternoon, whether it is after you have had a word with your parents, what is it? Find your productive time. And when you will find your productive time, during that time, go all in. Give your maximum efforts, put in your maximum efforts, put in your maximum energy during that productive time. Because once you put in a lot of effort and a lot of energy during your productive time, you will get so much more done compared to the other time period. See, all of us have got a particular time frame. All of us have got a particular time wherein we are more productive compared to the other days, compared to the other stuff. And that's why it is so very essential that you figure out, okay, this is my important time, this is my productive time, I need to give my more than 100% from this particular time. That's the power. The next thing is, even though you need to be kind to yourself, even though you need to love your own self, you need to expect more from your own self. You need to expect more from your own self, and that's why it has to be a balanced thing. Expect more from yourself even if you're not able to get it, but if you have given your more than 100%, be satisfied, hit your bed with satisfaction, and then put in more efforts tomorrow. Get more done tomorrow, get more results done tomorrow, get more opportunities for you tomorrow. Try harder tomorrow. That's the power. Expect more from yourself. Many a times we don't expect more from our own self. Many a times we do not expect us to get a lot more done. Do you agree? That's what has to be changed completely and totally. Expect more from your own self, and believe me, you would then realize that you are getting more done, you are creating more opportunities for yourself, and you are getting a lot more stuff done in a day. Expect. How many of you actually expect more from yourself? Right? Yes, if you do. Right? Yes, if you do. I do it, right? And I got to do it. You got to do it. Because when you would do it, you would then realize that, yes, I am doing even more and achieving even more. Very true. I do it. Good. And then comes this self introspection. Self introspection. Introspect again. Write down on a piece of paper, what is it that I'm doing right? What is it that needs improvement? How do I need to improve myself? What are my loopholes? What are the things that I need to work upon? What are the things that I'm really good at? Do that introspection, compare that, get it done, create those chances, create those opportunities. And once you will do it, you would then realize that, yes, I have actually realized what my strength is. I've actually realized what is it that needs improvement. And once I have identified what my strength is, I will go all in. I will give my 100% over there. I will give my 100% energy over there. And that's the power. That's what I've told Deepak. Deepak says, I expect a lot from myself. And when I'm not able to do it, I get frustrated. That's wrong. You don't need to get frustrated. If you are giving your 100%, if you are putting in your 100% energy, and if you feel that I'm giving more than what I'm capable of, be satisfied. But at the same time, figure out what is it that is not working, what is it that is not in my favor, and then you change it completely and totally for yourself. That's exactly what you got to do. Got that? I go in a free space and think, yes, introspecting and self introspection is extremely powerful, and you got to do it, everybody. I promised you 53, but I'm sure I've given you much more than 53 even today. And that is what is known as over delivering. I came back even when I was there with my friends. They have gone to Butterfly Beach, but I came over here. So tonight, when I'm going to go to sleep, I will be satisfied because I did my work, because I did what I felt is necessary. And that's what you got to do. That is why self introspection is extremely, extremely essential. And I'm sure, people, I told this to you in the beginning of this session. You do the things that I'm going to tell you today for the next 6 months of your life, and you would then realize that your life is completely changing. Your life is evolving. You are transforming. You are achieving so much more, and you are achieving so much more for your future. And you are definitely going to achieve so much more for your own self. But again, for all those things to happen, you need to implement stuff. When you implement, you win. When you implement, you get ahead. When you implement, you create more. When you implement, you achieve more. When you implement, you are able to get ahead of a lot of other people who are just thinkers, because thinkers will never go to the next level. Thinkers will only be thinking, whereas the winners would actually be getting what they really want for themselves. Am I right? People, I'm again sharing the link with you. If you have not yet registered for the training, that is going to happen tomorrow or day after. So many people say this is wow, this is inspiring, this is more helpful. Please register for it right now, all of you. Or you can just go get some hot water for me, and then I'll answer your queries. Okay? So by the time you register, I'll just be back. Give me 1 minute. So tomorrow and day after, I am doing a session for everybody. That's for everybody. That's free of cost. That's for personal branding and public speaking. Yes, others can also participate. So I would recommend you to share it with everybody. I would recommend you to share the link with as many people as you can. Please do it so that more and more people can be benefited by this, so that more and more people can learn. And please share the link with as many people as you can. Got it? Please do it. Extraordinary session. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can I watch the replay of today's session? Of course, the replay of today's session will be uploaded tomorrow itself. And you will be able to watch it inside the communication mastery session. It will be uploaded tomorrow only. Got it? You would be able to watch it from tomorrow itself. Okay? Yeah. So people, just give me a second. I'll be back in a minute. And I want all of you to register for the training if you have not yet done it. Yeah. Because if Rahul said, I was able to face my interview more confidently and I got selected out of 10 students. Awesome. I'm so happy. So happy reading that. Amazing session. It was nice. Many times I try and give an opportunity to my friends and can be benefited by those, but they are, come on, don't worry about them. See, you are giving your 100% by giving them an opportunity. If they don't want to take it, it's their loss. You get that? If they don't want to take it, that's their loss. That's what you got to understand. Do you realize that? Right. आप नहीं मैं आपका कमेंट बिल्कुल पढ़ता हूँ यार. मैं श्योर सागर, श्योर. Live training 133 and 135 have been life changing. Thank you so much. If someone says bad about me on my face, I would like, okay, don't. यार देखो, अगर कोई ऐसा बंदा है जो आपके चेहरे पे या आपके सामने आपके लिए कुछ गलत बोल रहा है, why do you even need to consider about that? Why do you even need to think about that person? Those, if he's giving you a genuine feedback, well and good. But otherwise, don't worry about such people. Their as it is not going to do anything good for you. It is one and the same thing. But the only difference between consistency and persistence is persistence means that you will go and keep going even when the going gets tough. Whereas consistency means that you will be consistent, you will be regular. That's one of the major differences. Thank you, Sayyid. Thank you, Sayyid. Sir, I'm going to empower the lives of people, earn some money through my speaking at American Institute soon. Good, brother. I'm not able to overcome my limiting belief of camera fear because you're not doing it, brother. Do it. Gradual growth means slow progress and regular progress, Yogita. जो आप regular progress लेके आएंगे. I got to my comfort zone and complacent if any opportunity. See, the good thing is, Tanish, that you are aware about it. कि आपके संग ऐसा हो जाता है, आप एक कंफर्ट जोन में चले जाते हो, आप कंप्लेसेंट होने लग जाते हो, तो अब उसी चीज को आपको चेंज करना भी बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. Got that? How can I reach you? You can ask right now only, Jaideep. Extra income and to keep my 90 minutes away, sir. I work at night with a firm or extra income. So that's good, Rutuja. If you are monetizing that, then it's well and good. MacBook is an asset or a liability, depends upon what you do with that MacBook. If you're only watching YouTube videos on that MacBook, then of course it's a liability. But if you're doing something productive, generating revenue, creating content, then it's a asset. It's an asset for you. Can I conduct live session using mobile? I don't think so, but you can still try. One of the best investment that I've ever done. We'll ensure that this would be the best investment. Can we watch replay of weekend? I don't know about that, Rajan. Please join it live, okay? If my work becomes lost for my first client, what to do? Understand why that did not work. Understand what was the issue, and then you would have done good, and then you would have been able to improve it. So you told me to become a successful entrepreneur, you need sales and consistency and a good product, helping more people and solving more problems. Yash. Sometimes I feel down and काम करने के टाइम में doubtful हो जाता हूँ. Supradeep, that's because you are overthinking, overanalyzing, and not putting in the work. And that's exactly what you got to do. Karthik, good to hear, brother. Keep going. I'm sitting with myself to what to do in my life. Find out what is it that excites you, what is it that you want to do, and what is it that you would also be able to monetize. I'm so happy reading this, Simran, and this is just the beginning for you. Tell all your friends to become a part of our trainings tomorrow. Share the link with all of them, okay? Why am I not able to the first 5 day sessions? First 5 day sessions as an Abhijit? Yes, you should do it right now and then learn and then earn more and then earn more. How to post photos or videos on Instagram? You can do it using the Instagram mobile laptop application. How to get more out of your session by implementing whatever I tell you, by making more videos, by getting the stuff done, by figuring out what is it that was missing and how can I learn these things. Today is my third live session. Till today, I changed completely, sir. Good, good, good. And this is just the beginning for you. And I told you, Rajan, on my mail also, keep posting more content. Sir, as content writer, should I do be your course? Saurav, I told you, content create karna bhi shuru karo. I want my first email marketing work. I'm having 4 to 5 questions. Yes, Harjot, please tell me. First, Harjot, send your emails to at least 100 people. वो करो. सेल्स में नए जो लोग हैं उनको अप्रोच करने में प्रॉब्लम होता है, कैसे पुश करूं अपने आप को. आपको समझना पड़ेगा कि आपका प्रोडक्ट अच्छा है, लोगों को फायदा होगा, तो लोगों को फायदा होगा. समझ में आया आपको? I'm focusing on growing my assets, as you told, like digital marketing and hiring telecallers. Yes, but at the same time आपको sales strategies तो आनी पड़ेंगी ना यार. समझ में आया? तभी तो आप करोगे ना. An automated email today. That can also be done, Arun. That is also a part of the email service providers. That is also a feature. Basically, it is more into active campaign. I got 46 subscribers from 1 week. Many congratulations, Karthik. How to know the purpose of life? Mohit, first of all, stop overthinking. Stop overthinking. Got it? Rutuja, do one step at a time, one work at a time. अगर आप इतना ज्यादा दिमाग लगाओगे ना कि लाइफ में क्या करना है और कितना हो रहा है और नहीं हो रहा है, ये वो, no. Take one step at a time, do one thing at a time, grow at one step at a time. And that's what exactly you got to do. Upsells be applicable for all types of products? Yes, provided you figure out whether it is in complete sync with your product or not. Samiksha, get more products in front of people. Selling is more and more about getting your content in front of people, getting your opportunities in front of people. You get that? The more you do it, the more opportunities will come, the more chances will come your way. And that's exactly what you got to do. Sir, I have a girlfriend and I'm realizing that I have made a mistake. The most of the negative vibes, if you feel that, I don't know, you have to first give some time to your relationship. That's the first thing. And then gradually, if you feel that that's not the right decision, then you have to be the right person to take that action, to take that decision, whether you want to continue or not. Got it? Sometimes I don't know how to ask the right questions. Ask them questions that can help them take the calculated decision to be a part of your community. Raj, post one more time, man. Come on. Of course, Elora, you can. Ab bas shuru to karo. Just start. I'm a phobia of getting into a buildings. Umang, that's a normal thing. That's a normal thing. Okay. It's okay. Don't worry. Is multitasking beneficial provided you have just focused on one thing and then you are doing the other thing? एक thing को आपने master कर लिया है तब. संचित, it is not about कितना बजट अच्छा है फेसबुक पे. अगर आप कुछ पैसे लगा रहे हो, अगर आप 10 रुपए लगा रहे हो और आपको 20 रुपए मिल रहे हैं तो अच्छा है ना. तब तो आप कितना भी पैसा लगाओगे ना मार्केटिंग में. इट्स अबाउट गेटिंग द राइट थिंग डन. एंड संचित, आप सौरभ की वेबसाइट पे जा सकते हो एंड फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट लर्न करना शुरू कर सकते हो. 32.6 thousand. Himanshu, you can generate money through collaborations, through Instagram live sessions, through your own product or your own service. Okay. Right. Get to the bed at late night. How do you get up? I am not able to get up early morning. And that is something that I am working to do the same thing. How to get email IDs of restaurants, hotels from the website, Harjot. आप उनकी वेबसाइट पे जाइए and email ID निकालिए. Hi Jayesh. And a travel page on Instagram. How to manage both of them. Samiksha, you need to first focus on the thing that generates a lot of revenue. And then the other thing that you have, you need to share it with other people. जो आपका दूसरी चीज है, उसके लिए शायद आपको किसी को हायर भी करना पड़ेगा. Many congratulations, Arun. Keep pushing, man. Sir, I'm not getting why and what I have to do in my life, Harsh, because you are overthinking. Focus on the small term pleasure. Focus on the small term things that you want to achieve in your life. उन चीजों पे फोकस करोगे तो बाकी चीजें अपने आप मिलेंगी. Can you help for proofreading? Jaya, I can. Otherwise, proofreading nowadays is simple, right? Simple. आपके पास इतने सारे tools available हैं जहाँ से कि आप Google पे जाके या बाकी websites पे जाके you can do proofreading very easily. Can I choose niches about public speaking, sales? Focus on one, grow one, and then deliver, and then diversify. Sir, how to give feedback? Yogita, I told you comment, recommend, comment. That is something that we learned from Toastmasters International. So what you got to do is positive, 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 positive feedback. Then a few things that they need to change along with the solutions, and then again positive feedback. That is how you give a feedback to somebody. Some firms who have good revenue but don't believe in making website or digital marketing as they could. How to pitch them? You need to tell them that this would change. That if you don't have the right business right now, if you don't have the right website, if you don't have a website rather today, you are going to collapse. So the sooner you do it, the better it is going to be for you. And should I tell you one more thing, Rutuja, that you need to do is show them the website of the other brands, of their other competitors. You get it done, you will get results. Believe me. Ahana, I'm so happy that you're growing. Thank you. Thank you. So if an industry is a bit crowded, but a person is somewhat expert in that niche, then position yourself in a different manner. Maybe the industry is crowded, but maybe the other people are not working like you are. Maybe the other people are not getting the stuff done like you are. So that's how you need to position yourself, Subhajit. But if you feel even that positioning is not possible, then you need to take a different path, my dear friend. So I've given you a solution. And if you feel that उसके बाद भी वो figure out नहीं हो सकता, then you got to change it. Good, Abhijit. I'm happy that you're growing, man. Can you please clear the concept of IP reputation? Harjot, initially, you will be sending the mails to people. You need to ensure that your mails are getting opened by a lot of people. That's the first thing that you've got to do. Got it? The second thing that you need to ensure is don't write things like you will be able to earn a lot of money without putting in a lot of efforts and things like that. Don't do that. That is how the reputation would increase. The third thing is you should get replies from as many people as you can. That would also increase the reputation. And the fourth thing is, if you have not watched my email marketing training, please watch that training. सर आपसे सीखने के टाइम पे एनर्जी इसीलिए आ जाता है because overthink करने लग जाते हो. The reason why that energy is not going to continue is because overthinks. Rabindranath, if you want to start with email marketing campaign, you can start with active campaign as well as Aweber. You can compare the pricing of all of them online and then you can choose. Both of them are absolutely fine and good to go. How to find a loophole to take out a project? Why to look at loophole? Yes, please type it again. Why to find a loophole? Go through the website, look at the things that can be improved and then focus upon that. Samjhe? I'm the third year of dentistry. What is the step to go digitally? Start taking and start doing consultation online and talking to clients online, talking to patients online. So I'm into network marketing, not able to get more than one member. The people who might give presentation, find out Jaideep why they are not joining. Whether it is the fault of the company or the product, or it is something that is missing in your line or your pitch. What is it? And once you would be able to figure that out, उसके बाद आप और easily results ला पाएंगे, उसके बाद आप और easily convert कर पाएंगे. But first you need to write down the why people are not buying, why people are not becoming a part of it. How to become even more productive? By figuring out what, just like I told you, what is your important area, what is your productive zone. Once you have figured out your productive zone, then you're going to focus more upon that productive zone of yours. That's the powerful part. Got it? I get difficulty to visualize my goal of becoming a successful part. No problem, man. Keep doing the work and visualization will happen and the results would happen. आज बनाओ. अगर आप बोलते हो कि ये मेरा वीक पॉइंट है कि मेरे को समझ नहीं आता मैं वीडियोस कब बनाऊं, कैमरा फेस करूं या ना करूं, if you feel that that is the case with you, make the video today. Let go of it. No, let go of that fear. Get it done. देखो वीडियो बनाने से कोई नुकसान तो नहीं जाएगा आपको, खराब चीज तो नहीं आने वाली है. Then let it go and get it done. Somebody has asked me what is the basic difference between interest and passion. First of all, Umang, my question to you is, my answering this question, how does this help you in any manner? Even the other question that you asked, the difference between consistency and persistence, how does this help you in any manner? Are you realizing whether you are even asking the right questions or not? How does this help you? You need to answer those questions to your own self, brother. It does not help you in understanding life. You are complicating things. You are complicating things. You need to admit it. You need to admit it. We are not here. We are not here to understand the exact meaning of every word. We are here to implement things. We are here to get stuff done. You get that? If you ask me the difference between interest and passion, passion is an enhanced form of interest. But my answering this question is not helping you in any manner. It is not helping you in any manner, brother. And that's why I say we need to ask the right questions. When we write and when we ask the right questions, we grow. We grow. Very important. You are getting the opportunity over here to ask me your questions live. Make it count, brother. Ask me something that is going to be so very relevant to your work. You get that? Good. Very good. Sir, what is the most important thing or session should I learn to reaching out to brands? Telling them their benefits, brother. How do we know whether a certain question is asked right or not? If that question solves a very difficult thing that you have upon your mind, if that helps you in your work, if that helps you to get the results that you want for yourself, वो चीज सबसे ज्यादा important होती है whenever you are asking the right question, whenever you are asking the most important question. Got that? Good. Of course, Abhijit. I want to make videos. Prashant, just do it. आपने आज का session attend करा है. Make a video based upon what you have learned today. Just make a video based upon what you have learned today. I started with affiliate marketing. to generate any revenue, and others who started after me are now earning. So you need to figure out, Jaideep, what is it that is lacking? What is it that is missing in your pitch? Find it out. आपकी pitch में ऐसी कौन सी चीज है जो miss हो रही है? And once you have figured it out, you would then be able to actually get even more results for you. But वो तो आपको figure out करना पड़ेगा ना. या तो आप सही questions दें, maybe you are not asking the right questions, maybe you are not able to explain the product, maybe you are not reaching out to the right audience. Even that can be the case. You need to figure it out, and then you need to solve it, and then you need to bring about that change that you want. Sir, happy to share. Good. Priyanka, keep it up. I'm not able to build a genuine scarcity as there are no offers oftenly. You need to find out. Kuch extra though. Sanjeev, I don't prepare a lot for my trainings. I just sit in a corner, I think about the pointers, and I think about talking about things that are there in my life that I do on a regular basis. वही मुझे भी करना है. Once you said that you spend 80% in scaling, I get more people in my team. I spend more money on my advertisements. I invest more money on my advertisements and branding. And that is what helps me grow. What is the investment for international launching? If you are trying to launch an international software just like we do, it would cost you around about 6 to 7 lakh rupees at least. Or maybe at bare minimum 5 lakh rupees. I started making videos for my personal branding, made 3 videos. Good. Now complete that, change that 3 into 30 and then into 300. The more content you put, the more results will come your way. Should we need to focus on good design PPTs? If you feel you have time, you can. There's nothing wrong in it, but that should not be your excuse. Got it? Should we take reviews of services and products from before setup? You can do that. Saurav, definitely. Build such software. So it depends. If you know how to do the coding, Sanjeev, then you can do it on your own. Otherwise, if you are getting it done from somebody or the other, then you need to give them that money. Got it? So many hotels who have just 100 to 200 followers, you need to reach out to them again, man. Self-introspection means identifying your good things, identifying your results, and identifying what you want to achieve, and identifying what are you not growing, why are you not growing, and what are your key areas of strength, and then you need to focus upon them. Got it? Good. What's more important, marketing or branding? Both. But branding is also important. A lot of people just don't focus on branding. They don't focus on being seen. You got to be seen. The more you get seen, the more opportunities will come for you, will emerge for you. Main difference between CM and SMC and ways to give justice to both courses. Money, first of all, sales masterclass is predominantly about sales, increasing your results, increasing your revenue, increasing the money that you make. Communication mastery is for your overall development. And money, I believe that you are a part of both of them, right? So that is how you need to look at both. And therefore, you would be able to get more opportunities done for you. So Niranjan, somebody told me that screen recording, there's a platform known as Loom. You can check that, okay? How to get more leads in my network marketing journey, more videos pertaining to sales, pertaining to leadership. Once you put more videos, you would get more people to know you and you would start creating more chances for you. More leads automatically means more money. Got it? What do you suggest for part-time network marketing or affiliate marketing? I would recommend you personal branding. And because personal branding would help you do anything, whether it's network marketing or it is affiliate marketing. आपको पहले दिखना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है. Once you are being visible, you would be able to get more done in a day and you would be able to achieve more compared to all the other days. And that is why I say visibility is extremely powerful. Getting the visibility, getting the attention is extremely essential today, especially during the kind of days that we are living today, the kind of market that we are a part of today. That's the reason why. Is a company good for network marketing? Go for a product-based company and go for a company wherein repeated products are being sold for revenue generation. Thank you so much, Money. I'm so happy. Thank you. I will post my videos on social media. Please do. Take care of yourself, Karthik. Should we use our known friends community in social media? Everywhere. Posted everywhere. And this is what Abhijit has written. Integrated screen recording on Windows is this. If you have a Windows laptop. Sir, how can I do digital marketing for sales leads? Many people do digital marketing. Should I add before doing my digital marketing so that I stand out? First of all, understand the consumer psychology. The more consumer psychology you would understand, the more you would win. Difference between network marketing versus affiliate marketing. In network marketing, you would be paid on the basis of the people that you add or on the basis of the product that are being sold, not just for your own self, but also from your team. In affiliate marketing, in most of the cases, you would be the whole sole person who would be selling something or the other. That's one of the major differences between both. How to become a trades leader? You mean to say an industry leader? You need to grow. गला नहीं सूखता, बिल्कुल सूखता है यार, थकान भी लगती है यार, but you need to do more. Your phone is enough, Ruth Priyanka. Gradually you can move on to your laptop. Today is the session of personality development, mindset development predominantly. इतना knowledge कहाँ से लाते हो? काम करके भाई. तभी मैं बोलता हूँ, not everybody should focus on becoming a coach before they have got the right results and before they have learned what it takes to guide other people. That's very important. समझ में आया? Listening and watching you is like medication. Thank you so much, brother. I really, really appreciate it. Don't go very hard on yourself. You are hating your own self when you're doing that. Are you feeling a little bit low? I'm not low. I'm a little tired. But that does not matter. I'll take good rest after this session. When I do my work online due to internet, after some time I get distracted. So Jayesh, you know, no? What is that is lacking? Now you got to change it, brother. Now you got to change it. Very true. Where you post your videos to like and subscribe. Ask people to like and subscribe to your videos. How to control the negative things? First of all, you need to understand what is negative. People, thoughts, energy, what is negative. And then you need to implement all the things that I told you to implement them and get results and opportunities for you. How to identify and target the perfect audience for network marketing? Jaideep, first of all, you need to identify who's your perfect customer avatar. Once you have identified who's your customer avatar, then you need to reach out to them. For every industry, for every domain, people would be different. For example, for affiliate marketing for a software, you need to target people who are business owners who need a software. For targeting a network marketing company that is based on weight loss, you need to target people who are not able to give time to their fitness. So the product to product depend karega na? And that is why figuring out your perfect customer avatar is extremely important. Got it? And that is what will make you win. Definitely, magic happens when you give up, and that is when you grow. How to sell products to people? Identify their need, identify what they want, and then go all in, and then support them, and then give them the product or the offering that you have with you. Once you will do that, you would then realize that yes, this is working, and I'm now able to help more people. Got it? All right, people. Time to take leave. I'll go up, eat something, take care of myself, have a good rest. You do take care of yourself. Network marketing as a career is something that I would not recommend unless you have a other source of income with you right now. Self-introspection means identifying your strengths, your areas of weakness, what you want to achieve, and all those things for yourself. Identifying your own self so that you would be able to grow. See you tomorrow, okay? See you tomorrow. So here is the link for people who have not yet registered. Please register right now. And I'm sharing with you one more video. अगर आपने video नहीं देखा है on my YouTube, please watch this video also. Please watch this video also. That is earn rupees 1 crore, your next 3 years plan for this. Okay? Do watch this. Bye-bye. Good night. Lots of love. You do take care of yourself. Bye-bye. And people, today's session is a must. Please watch it repeatedly so that you are able to implement those things for your own self. Before I go, Ashok, I have a question, brother. I have a question. You have asked me how to become a great entrepreneur. I have answered this question at least 6 times from you only. You have asked this question to me at least 6 times. I've answered it 6 times. Are you actually implementing whatever I'm saying? I remember it. I've answered it at least 6 times. Are you implementing it, brother? I've told it to you multiple times. Identify the problem, identify the challenges, figure out what people are struggling with, and then come up with a product that would help them. And that's exactly what you got to do. Got it? Please implement it. Take care. Bye-bye. Take care of yourself, Sanjeev. Stay blessed. Lots of love. Bye. Subhrajit, you join the training tomorrow first, and then we can take it forward. Okay. Thank you, Subhrajit Makur. Yeah.